And we're in. So, first game of a best of 7 between Sebastian and Yo. We're going to start this one off on Boundary Brawl for our first quarterfinal. And immediately we see differences. Sebastian has picked the Mongols here, even though Mired is in the pool. So that is a very weird choice going for Mongols on this map. It does make sense in certain ways, but it just makes more sense on Mired. And Sebastian's also going to stay in the middle, and Yo is just going to leave. Yo is playing as the Vikings. He's doing the Barrel strategy, and he's just leaving the middle. Now, this means that if Sebastian takes these rhinos that Yo has left behind, he's going to have 4 rhinos with the Mongols, plus all this other hunt in the center. He is going to have an absolutely insane eco. We'll see how Yo manages to do this. This is the Barrel special here for Mr. Yo. Leave, try and control the water, and that's it. Barrel's almost made it happen. He had full water control with Vikings. It didn't end up mattering that much against Koreans. But then he pushed back with the Siege Ram Berserker play, which won't work against the Mongols if it gets to that point. Definitely not. And Yo is also coming out already for one of these rhinos, but it's not going to work. Sebastian's already taken both of them in. Can you switch the scoreboard? Yeah, I got you. I got you. Sebastian has taken both of these rhinos. He's going to have all this food with Mongols. This is a risk for Mr. Yo to leave. And maybe this is a hard call out from Sebastian, knowing that Yo would leave the middle here with Vikings. Maybe that's why he picked Mongols here. They're really good on Mired, but they can be phenomenal here as well. Put seeds, please. We don't really have seeds anymore. It's quarterfinals. Quarterfinals, bro. No seeds, only winners. Yeah, no seeds from this point forward. Everyone deserves to be here. I craved the seeds. Well, that's just, you know. Eating seeds is a pastime activity, bro. Eating seeds is a pastime activity. What's your favorite set of the tournament so far? It's either ACCM Barrels or Jibbatong Gemjack. One of those two. Also, Bad Koala versus... God, who was it? Fire? Was it Fire? I can't remember. Bad Koala. No, it wasn't Fire. It was Bad Koala versus someone else was really good too. Kingston? I think it was Kingston. Dave doesn't even put names in the titles? Yeah, because I don't want to spoil. I'm sure everyone else has put names in their titles, though. It's like usually quarterfinals onwards, I don't put names in the titles. Because if people haven't watched the entire like tournament up to this point, they could still be VOD watching or whatever, and they won't be able to ignore a title if they scroll over my stream. Do the same thing on YouTube. All right, so Sebastian is going to be way far ahead. Look at this. 2 fishing ships already. 3 villagers collecting the shorefish. All the villagers over here on the rhinos. And he hasn't even gone for a lumber camp yet. He's just building it right now. So Sebastian's eco is absolutely insane. 1,400 res collected versus 720 for Mr. Yo. This is a massive advantage for Sebastian. It's like he has double the economy right now. It's insane, dude. Yo let go of the middle for a purpose? Yeah, and I think Sebastian picked Mongols knowing that Yo was going to let go of the middle, and he's going to take advantage of that fact. There's also an elephant over here. I don't know if he can spot that. He can, so he could theoretically bring that back too. He's just abandoned the middle with everything but 2.
On this map? Any that might go beach, mouse, beach, beach, mouse. Beach, mouse, beach, beach, mouse.
Mouse. Beach mouse. Yo. Beach Mousesar. Thank you for the $14. Appreciate it. Big. He seems to have a plan. Yep, he does have a plan. Sebastian already going on to gold here. He's not making a second dock yet, which is interesting, but he was up to the feudal age very, very quickly. 2 villagers only remaining on the center. Villager over on this side from Sebastian as well, and he's making the dock right here, so Mr. Yo will know where that dock position is. Sebastian could play into super, super fast fire galleys. Look at Mr. Yo's uptime. It's not close. It's 2 minutes behind Sebastian. Like, Mr. Yo has been taking all the water buffalo and the elephants and whatnot from the edge, but Sebastian already has 4 rhinos taken. No, he's still got 1 left. He had 3 rhinos taken, plus a couple ostrich. And his eco is just insane. He'll open galleys here, even with the forward dock. Vikings get cheaper ships, so Sebastian expects to lose fish. Well, he's up 2 minutes faster, so I don't think he expects to lose fish. He could also, even if he only goes for like 3 galleys here to snipe the fish from Mr. Yo, which Mr. Yo has 4 of, he can manage a decent castle time as well if he starts bringing in the hunt and keeps the new villagers in the center here to kill that hunt. He could do really, really well. Sebastian now looking for Mr. Yo. He's going to find the dock over here. Mr. Yo will be in feudal age, and Sebastian will have 4 galleys by the time he reaches there. GFS, thank you for the 42, man. And he's found him. He's found the ships. Galleys coming out from Mr. Yo. It's only going to be a couple to snipe the fish from Sebastian. And he's walled off, and he's actually going for a stable as well. Mr. Yo has a lot of water buffalo. So he's done well on that count. 11 water buffalo in reserve. But no way to go up to Castle Age. 4 on food right now for Yo. And I think that's only the fish and this one woman. Sebastian is doing a great job. What a build. And he's still got food in reserve too. He's got 6 villagers in the queue. Another fishing ship goes down. You'll see the flag on this dock. Vikings can't make fire galleys, so you're not too worried about 1 dock galley production. Not too worried at all. What's this problem with the zoomed in window? Where?
Last night. She sounded like my great aunt when I pull a surprise visit. She was like, "Oh!"
See, thank you for the 37 months. Yo, still just building up galleys, still just sitting in feudal age, and we have to wonder about the plan now for Mr. Yo. He's got a spearman out, which can kind of harass the fishing ship from Sebastian a little bit, but doesn't do a whole lot of damage long term. And now fire galleys added from Sebastian just to retain water control. Only on your stream the windows get zoomed from time to time. That's probably me zooming in.
You should have heard your mom last night. She sounded like my great aunt when I pull a surprise visit. She was like, "Oh!"
That's why I asked full screen once. I have no idea, dude. It's not happening on my OBS or anything. So it would probably be on your end. It's the side ads. Oh, it's the side ads. It means you're not subbed. You don't have Twitch Turbo either. All right. Mr. Yo, will he find damage with these galleys is the question. He's already killed 1 fishing ship. Res collected is still 1,000 ahead for Sebastian. And now he takes this rhino, and he should be up to the castle age shortly. The food's going to come in really, really quickly there. And he's still hunting down the galleys from Mr. Yo. He needs to take care of this dock at some point as well. Mr. Yo, trying to gather some res for castle age himself, and he still has a lot of water buffaloes, so he should be up relatively soon. Wheelbarrow automatically in for Mr. Yo. He's going to automatically get handcart too. So his eco is going to be okay, but I mean, you just gave up all the hunt to the Mongols. It's a bad position to be in. I'm subbed, have turbo, and ad blocker as an extra safety measure. Yep. You gotta, dude. You gotta be safe, man. You gotta be safe.
You should have heard your mom last night. She sounded like my great aunt when I pulled a surprise visit. She was like,
What's a herd of buffalo called? A buffalo.
CSI dads.
What are the seeds? We don't have any seeds. It's quarterfinals. We don't need seeds. Castle Age on the way for Mr. Yo, slightly faster. Sebastian's going to follow him shortly. Isn't Yo just dead? I would say so. Yeah. I would say Yo is dead. He's making one scout. And now he's farming. And Sebastian still has all this hunt left in the middle. He still has an elephant back here. He's got some more hunt over here. Some more hunt over here. There's plenty of hunt left to take. This is just brutal, man. Absolutely brutal. The scout dies. Sebastian saw that. So he's going to hard focus the stable now. Which should die before Yo gets to Castle Age. I mean, this is just... Oh, boy. I know Yo in the previous Wandering Warriors Cup, he died in 2 minutes on this map in the quarterfinals against Viper. So maybe he's just like trying to beat his record or something, but there we go. There's the plan. Double dock over here. Sneaky docks. He'll go into longboats. At this point, though, can the longboats bring him back is the question. Sebastian can go for 2 TCs and whatever else he wants. He has 1,000 wood in the bank. He could buy himself another 100 stone and go 3 TCs extra to boom with. If he wanted to. Longboat's coming in for Yo. The houses are going to fall, and the Gallia is going to discover the docks over here by Sebastian. Duke, thank you for the 34. Hangry as well. Thank you for the 26. There we go. Longboat has been discovered. No fletching on that longboat or any of the future longboats. There it is. Galleys coming over to fight this. These galleys will win this fight, especially without fletching.
Does this get me a blender?
No, it doesn't. Zerzio, thank you. Double TC added immediately from Sebastian, and a Step Lancer is on the way. He could buy himself another TC if he wanted. He could just do that, just because. And he's moving over with some villagers over to this side where the siege is coming out from him. Double mangonel in the queue. Like, resources are crazy for Sebastian compared to Mr. Yo. Mr. Yo is at the limit with everything. He's just trying to queue up longboats at the moment. Sebastian kind of hunting him down. Not taking the shot, though. A little busy with other things. And Yo is up to 7 longboats now. What, the Mr. Yo main menu mod? Smoke a lot AoE? Is that what you're talking about? Longboat's killing the spearmen, taking care of the fire galleys as well, and now Sebastian's on the run on that side. But, I mean, like, how does Yo defend on land other than bringing the longboats over here to support along the shoreline? Especially once Sebastian's waiting for multiple mangonels. Sebastian is still producing vills from 3 TCs right now. Second town center's just now going up for Mr. Yo. Res collected, still 1,200 ahead for Sebastian. What's seeds? We're not doing seeds in quarterfinals on. Doesn't make a difference. We're not doing it. Doesn't matter how much you beg. We're not doing it. Alright. Mangonel's pushing in. He has come back from worse. I'm not sure that he has, though. Like, this is so bad. The longboats are great, They're fantastic. You're doing a great job over here. He's sniping a couple villagers, whatever. But he has absolutely nothing on land to counter this. He's got one siege workshop. If Sebastian spreads out these mangonels, the best hope that Yo can have is a 1-for-1. And then he's going to lose that siege workshop. Like, if Sebastian just plays around a single mangonel popping out here, Yo has no chance. And the mangonel comes out. Doesn't even get one. So now the siege workshop's going to die. Mr. Yo is housed. He has converted a step lancer, which is fantastic. And now he's repairing the siege workshop. Sebastian should have probably just hung out with the step lancer near the mangonels, right? He went deep with them. He tried to get extra damage with them. He didn't need extra damage. But still, keeps 2 of them alive. 3rd one on the way. More step lancers around somewhere. I don't see them yet. And the eco is still booming behind. 57 bills versus 41. And the siege workshop goes down before the mangonel comes out. So Mr. Yo is forced to go for another siege workshop. Let's see if Sebastian can attack ground this step lancer. No. Sending more villagers back here. Not attacking with the step lancer. He's distracted by something. And he snipes the monks, so his step lancers can feel free to come back over here and try and deal with that one. But the spearmen are here from Mr. Yo. Good job from Mr. Yo to get the conversions he needs and push this stuff back. Sebastian still has the galleys alive right now. He's going for some monks as well to convert back the step lancers that were converted from him before. A really solid defense for Mr. Yo. He's bought himself a few more minutes. And Sebastian building up stone for a castle. And he's got villagers over here. I think as long as you don't put it too far forward, you're fine. Mangadai will be really nice in this situation. 3rd TC there for Mr. Yo, losing a villager. Still hasn't cleared the galleys. But he is killing the town center over there from Sebastian. And the castle is going up here. Castle is going up in the center. Mr. Yo will be able to see that. Mangadai are absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal against Vikings. What do you want for Christmas? I already got my Christmas. My parents asked me what I wanted. My dad bought it early and gave it to me. He got me a new monitor, which is kind of sick. All right, Mr. Yo adding some... What on earth is that farm? Oh, man. I know he has handcart, but still... More longboats being added in from Yo. Mangadai are queued up here from Sebastian. 80 villagers for him. 58 for Mr. Yo. And Yo is already coming out to snag the relics. Like, Yo is doing everything he can from this situation. Make a bad situation better. I don't think to pull himself into a winning game, though. Like, it's going to be almost impossible. Mongol tech tree is just better as long as you can deal with the water somehow, which he should be able to. He should be up to Imperial Age first. Although I'm saying that, looking at Mr. Yo's resources, there's a lot of food. If Sebastian would have sent 5 instead of 2 step lancers, this would have been over. If he had just set the step lancers with the mangonels, it would be a much better situation. But he got a little greedy. That's why you don't get greedy with your army. Why do Vikings still miss helps? Because then they could go Arb help. They'd be significantly better, I think. And their Halbs have more HP as well. I think they'd be significantly better than they are if they got help. Castle here from Mr. Yo. Guard tower is in from him as well. So he's defending on this side. 75 eco versus 93 from Sebastian. Sebastian can place 2 more castles. 2 more castles currently. He's got enough stone for that. He can go up to imp soon. He just seems undecided on what he wants to do, and now he's running into the longboats. That is probably not a great idea, but he's got more Magadai behind this. Yo has done a great job collecting these relics. The relics are always on the water, so you take advantage of that with your water control, and he's going to get 5 relics. However, if Sebastian takes back water, the monastery is right on the shoreline. Let's take a look at the Mongol tech tree. They do get fast fire if he wants to go for that option. Yo will be up, can tread the castle in the middle with longboat pressure. I'm pretty sure that once you have 3 castle production with the Magadai, and Sebastian couldn't place actually 4 castles, I don't know why he's not doing that, you can just kill the longboats with Magadai until the longboats have full upgrades, and a lot of them. Magadai sniping villagers. No ballistics, still not in from Sebastian. He's missing some upgrades, man. He's missing the new castles. He's missing some upgrades, but he's still in a phenomenal position. Don't be deceived by Mr. Yo staying alive here. He's still very far behind. Ballistics incoming. Skirmishers incoming for Yo as well. Let's take a look at the food eco from Sebastian. It's okay. Farms along the edge of the map. He's a little bit worried about the water. And another castle on this side and a castle on this side as well. What's the gold situation looking like for Yo? 1 stone over here, 1 gold there. And a stone here, and the remnants of this gold over here. Now, he's teching the skirms, and he has a lot of gold in the bank right now, so gold isn't, like, a major issue right now, but it could be long-term. More docks added from Yo. Chemistry on the way, probably for some bomber or some cannon galleons. Also for his longboats. He's got 21 of them. It will be tough for Sebastian to take back water. Mr. Yo thinking about another castle over here. That's a risk. 'Cause that's full within view of Sebastian's line of sight. Yo can't see this castle. He can't see this castle either. And now stables added behind from Sebastian. More villagers still incoming. Villagers will go for this castle. There's still only the first armor upgrade on these skirmishers. But there is a guard tower to support. So maybe this castle does, in fact, go up. How long it's going to stay up is another question with the Trebs already rolling forward. How is the Mongol Navy? It's okay. Right? They're missing... where is it here? They're missing Elite Cannon Galleon. They're missing Dry Dock, but other than that, it's actually a pretty good tech tree. It's actually above average. You say that a lot, don't you? Okay, Magadai in. Killing more villagers. Trebs working away on the castle. Doesn't bother Sebastian a whole lot. I mean, he has 900 stone in the bank. Losing that one's not a problem when you've got a castle on either side. And now the Treb stack has started over here for Sebastian. Mr. Yo will have a problem dealing with that and repairing since he's not really on stone with a lot of vills. And it's another castle from Sebastian away from the water. Also, remember, the monastery is here. We thought it might be attacked from this way. Sebastian's going to attack it from the edge of the map direction with the Trebs. Oh, this could be brutal. Oh god, there's a mangonel right there. The castle's coming up. Oh, it's the most unintentional castle denial. Sebastian starts building. Mangonel won't be able to deny it. Skirmishers still waiting for that final armor upgrade. Mangadai still don't have the elite upgrade, as Sebastian teched into Hussar instead to deal with the skirms. And this castle's going to go down, thereby opening up this entire area of the map for Sebastian to raid. And now Yo has to fight in a direction he never thought he'd be fighting, like towards the darkness. Mutin, thank you for the... Or Mouton, thank you for the 17 months. Ertz as well, thank you for the 19. Yo's getting strangled here. He's got the water control. He's cleared the middle more or less. Villagers now moving across from Mr. Yo, looking for, you know, prosperous new lands to settle. Because everything at home is dying. Reb goes down. Hussar in. Yo is on the run. There we go. He's found himself a wood line. Unfortunately, Sebastian has full vision on the entire map. Sick. Really, really good. This won't surprise him at all. He knows exactly where Yo's taking res. And Yo is dead. Guys, I got my Spotify Wrapped yesterday. And, I don't want to brag, but I may be the person who has listened to Closing Time by Semisonic the most in the entire world. It said... I'm not going to post it. No, Alexander, I'm not going to post my Spotify rap. It said I was in the top 0.001% of listeners on that song. 0.001. Also, it did play Time to Say Goodbye in my rap, which was very poetic, you know? This strat with the Vikings doesn't seem to work. I think it worked really well in the Brawls game. ACCM just had Koreans, which kind of countered them. It's not working here because... Like, it's not working here earlier. Because Mongols are just so good. You can't leave all that hunt for Mongols. Against any other Civ, you might be okay. You might even be okay against Hunts. Arbliss is in now from Yo. He tries to hold on. For whatever reason. Yo is down to 107 pop. Usually he resigns when he gets below 100. We'll keep an eye on that. He's all in on the gold on this side. 3 on food, 0. It's time to say goodbye. It's time, yo. 3 on food, 38 on gold with Vikings. 52 Vills. GG. Yep. He left all the hunt for Sebastian. He left it all. Resources collected 16k more. You just can't. Not against Mongols. You can't. This strat, I think, is pretty good if you ban out the right civs. I think this strat is pretty good. But yeah. Not against the Mongols. Why not send one Vill to lame all the hunt in the middle as Yo? Lame all the... Do you know how much hunt there was here? You also have to wait till your TC's up to start laming stuff. And it's visible, yeah. The Sebastian knows that it's happening. Resources collected ahead on everything. Like, no surprises there. That was just too much of an advantage given. So Sebastian takes game 1. Yo usually gives up game 1 though, right? He never really comes out super strong. That's a win for the Mongols. Second pick for Sebastian overall. And remember, Mongols can no longer be picked on Mired. So that's kind of like a little bit of a win there for Yo, that he doesn't have to deal with them there, because they are very strong on Mired for the same reasons. There's just so much hunt available. He has Goss, all good. Yeah, he does have Goss for Mired as well, yep. I like Sebastian's Civ draft a lot. Mr. Yo's, we got some questions, but we always have questions about Yo's Civ draft. Yo's always the most unorthodox Civ drafter, for sure. At a high level, anyway. Even more than MBL? Yeah. MBL usually has a decent draft. It's just the places he decides to pick the civs in a draft that are weird. Vinch has picked weird civs. Vinch usually mixes in at least one weird one. Vinch always used to pick Goths before they got any of their bonuses. Like before Instaloom, before more food from the hunt, he used to pick Goths. And we would always be like, Vinch, come on. Like, I don't even remember him ever winning a game with them. He would just always pick them. Fenris, thank you for the gifted sub. Jordan Peterson. You gotta make your bed. Fenris. You gotta make your bed. Every day. I only eat beef. It makes me cry.
Jeez.
Fenris, thank you for the 5 subs. Appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. You got Torellis in there too? Like that. Just tuned in. Did I miss a good game? You missed a game that was over about 30 seconds before the game started.
Exclamation mark Blender.
Cleaning your house and clean bed do help with mental things. I agree with that, yeah. You feel like you've accomplished something right away. I'm just making fun of the guy. Not saying it's a bad idea. Making fun of the way the guy sounds. Mega pond alert. Mega fish boom pond alert. Sebastian's not going to do anything with it, but we just have to, you know, provide an alert. Over there. We could get a lot of docks here. We could get 50 fishing ships in here.
Fuck you, Riley. I made
All right.
you dumb
So we got a TC here from Sebastian. Welcome on to Growlpool game number 2. And it's Saracens for
Hey,
Mr. Yo. Italians for Sebastian. We saw Saracens against Magyars, and that was just not a great strategy attempt from Barles to go late game against Saracens with Magyars. We'll see how the Italians fare. Feels like the Saracens are still decent. I mean, the Saracens late game match up well against almost every civ. Gord, thank you for the 6 months. Tagliola, thank you for the 26. Appreciate it.
Exclamation mark Blender.
There is no blender. There's never been a blender. There will never be a blender. Blenders don't exist. This matchup is really interesting in late imp. Well, we can think about it. I mean, people are all going to say, well, Genoese Expo slaughter here. Sure. But the Saracen Siege is really impressive. The Saracen Water Tech Tree is really impressive. And it feels like they can kind of play around that, right? Also, I have a prediction here. I think Mr. Yo, at some point, will come forward with a Siege Workshop. And he will keep Sebastian busy. And he will boom behind. Because that's what Mr. Yo always does.
Hi, Dave.
It all depends on, like, the timing on the Siege Workshop all depends on how the water battle goes. Saracens should have the advantage with the galley war. They attack faster. Italians have the cheaper fish, so they should get a few more fishing ships out and faster. Should be up a little bit sooner. But if we have equal numbers of galleys, you would definitely favor the Saracen player. Oh, that's annoying. There we go. What are the seeds? No seeds from quarterfinals onwards. Are these Rex? Nope. These are live games. Mr. Peterson has thoughts on seed oils. I only eat seeds. All right, let's take a look at their scouting. They had to find the pigs early, or the sheep or whatever, with their transport ships, and both of them are using them effectively. Great scouting from Yo, great scouting from Sebastian as well. They're trying to find all these little pawns, make sure their opponent isn't too close, and just find areas that they can wall off, and also relics. Relics are really, really important in this map. There's a high percentage of games that go to the extreme late game. And some of them even run out of gold, like that Nikov Hera game. That was insane. Game number 1 of that set. And relics can matter, right? The relics are the only thing that kept Nikov alive there for so long. Why are we making fun of Jordan Peters? It's just because I find the voice funny. That's it. No other reason. I just find the voice funny. I'm like a child. I hear a funny sound. If I hear a fart sound, I'm gonna laugh. Love your spicy wings channel. Not all bald people are the same, brother. I'm not Captain Picard. I'm not Professor X. I'm not Mr. Clean. I'm not the dude from Hot Ones. Okay? I'm not Vsauce or whoever else you want me to be. I'm not Pitbull. I might be Mace Windu. I would take Mace Windu. The Rock? No. Dude, am I the only one that thinks The Rock, we're getting spicy now, should have stayed in wrestling? I have never enjoyed his presence in a movie. Ever. My man might be like I don't know if anyone actually rates him highly, so I don't want to say he's overrated, but like, he's not a good actor. The Scorpion King? That was 5% Rock, 95% horrific CGI, dude. You don't like Fast and the Furious? No, the only good Fast and... Well, no. 1 was okay. 2 was okay. Tokyo Drift is the best. Everything after that is just mind-numbingly irrelevant. All right. So, Sebastian loading up into a transport ship, and he's moving his villagers somewhere else. He's going to go for a dock in a different position. Tokyo Drift soundtrack was nice, yeah. And there we go. There's the dock forward. Sebastian might play into fire galleys. He'll probably play into galleys anyway. And Mr. Yo has only gone for 1 dock. He's like leisurely making his way up to Feudal Age. He won't have enough food to go fast castle. So it's a similar situation to last game where like Sebastian's up early with the purpose, and Mr. Yo is lagging a little bit behind, and we have to wonder, what is the plan? So you hate family? Yeah. Yeah. Although Fast and the Furious does have some enduring legacies. Like every time my buddy always has Corona in the fridge and he always asks me if I want a family. And I say yes. So family means a Corona. Easy. That's the only Fast and the Furious legacy that counts for me. And then sometimes he says I don't have any family. And I'm like, oh, fuck. That sucks. With lime? Yes, with lime. If there's limes available. Which there should be if you've purchased Corona. You stick a lime in there. Put your thumb over. The fuck? Okay, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I got a phone call that I had to take. Apologize. So there was a demo somewhere. Apparently it was huge. Fine, whatever. You are mute. I know. I just got a call, dude. I said I'll be right back, bro. Jesus. You don't notice me when I'm speaking, but as soon as I'm not speaking, everyone loses their mind. You were invited to another barbecue? No, the drugstore called me. And they were like, hey, you still taking that medication for vertigo? And I was like, no, I actually stopped that because I wasn't seeing any difference in effects like when I was taking it versus when I wasn't. And they're like, well, it's been recalled. Oh. I said, oh. Okay. Kind of glad I didn't finish the bottle. Is your hair growing back to... Yeah, I've grown a fourth leg. So, I don't know if that's an issue. The third one isn't inconveniencing me all that much, but the fourth one is growing out of my elbow. Anyway, Galley's still running around for Mr. Yo trying to snipe the fish. We got 6 fishing ships here from Sebastian. And he's just expanding his fishing eco. He's got the stable here. Sebastian has a much better eco than Mr. Yo so far. And he's up to the castle age at a competitive time, too. And he's not even going to lose that many fish, right? Another fishing ship goes down, and it just gets immediately replaced by another. Mr. Yo, what is the plan? He's got some scouts. He's going to try and grab the relics, potentially, but Sebastian's doing the same thing. That seems to be a really popular approach. Really, really popular approach on this map. It's just scouts to control the relics. You pick those up. Get yourself sorted for late game. Even if you lose water, you can get a boom going. Like, Doubt didn't even dock the middle, remember? He didn't even dock the middle. He just went for a full boom, and it worked out. Mr. Yo is going to get to the castle age now. He'll add the second TC somewhere. Over here on the stone and the fish. That's a good TC. And Light Cav is coming in for him. It's a fairly harmless... Like, that medication does not have a lot of side effects either. It makes you wonder, like, why has it been recalled? Now I'm a little bit concerned. I'll have to ask my sister. She works for, like, she works in pharma. So 3 TC here from Sebastian. Monastery as well going up for him. So he's going to start to grab the relics. Yo has not gone for the monastery yet. Two town centers on this side. Could just be a particular batch. Yeah, I'm not. I know. I'm just curious. Dave's sister, big farming lobbies? No. She doesn't work for a company. She works for a regulatory industry or a regulatory thing. She's a street pharmacist, dog. All right. Oh, even more evil than I thought? No, dude. It doesn't work the same way in Canada, bro. Doesn't work the same way here, dude. All right. Down watch on the way in for Mr. Yo. 3 TCs. Sebastian still has the fish, right? But he's not as far ahead in eco as you might think because the fish are about to run out. So he'll need to start adding in some fish traps fairly soon. And Mr. Yo already going for that 4 TC, really using the market as well, which is nice. Yo is going to get 1 relic. Sebastian's guaranteed 1 back here. Sebastian will also probably get this one over here. Let's take a look at what he can see. He doesn't know about that. And I think Yo will only be on 2 relics. This one and this one. Has she put down any old people? No. We don't do that here. If you're talking about maid, then you have to request it. And I think it's a fantastic service. So I'll be obviously a morbid subject, but I've known people that have requested it before. And they were... Yeah. There's so many people that are suffering. Maid services? Yeah. It stands for medically assisted death. Medical assistance in dying. There you go. I missed one. Anyway, camels out for Mr. Yo. 61 villagers for him, 60 villagers for Sebastian. Didn't you get vertigo after Red Bull? How shitty are your doctors if they haven't figured it out yet? Dude, there's a lot of tests that need to be done, dude. I got it before Red Bull. I got it a month before Red Bull. Vertigo can be caused by a lot of things, dude. I've already had a bunch of tests. It's just process of elimination. Any strong opinions about bread? Ooh, monk being loaded in the transport ship. That's one thing we haven't seen. That's nice. So Sebastian's coming over with the monk. He might be able to snag this relic. Let's see if Yo can see that. Yeah, he can. He's going to grab it. Sebastian's not going to get that. The monk is on a journey. He's coming over, but yeah. You wear headphones a lot? I don't generally, like, only when I'm streaming, basically, or when I'm, like, gaming for a couple hours after the stream, but it's not an aggressive amount. No, Viper's toenail. You can't request stuff like that just out of the blue. You have to be diagnosed with something first. I got referrals to a bunch of different people. I've seen a vertigo specialist. I've seen an eye expert. I've seen a bunch of people. that test. They're just trying to figure it out. Like I said before, though, I don't want to symptom dump, and like anyone that's in my chat telling me how my doctors are shit or whatever, like that you don't know anything. You literally don't know anything. You're just talking out of your ass. So I'd prefer if you just shut up. Here's the Siege Workshop. This is what I was talking about for Mr. Yo. So many people would not do this. He's on the way to Imp, right? He's going to add in a Mangonel forward to keep Sebastian busy and keep him distracted on this side. I think a lot of people would just be going up to Imp, adding a castle back here, castle right here, playing defensively, maybe trying to get back on water. Mr. Yo is going to keep Sebastian busy. Did Sebastian spot this castle? No, but he's seen the Siege Workshop. How come you're not co-casting with T90? Second set. All right, War Galley on the way for Sebastian. I still don't know whose tech tree is better. Like, it feels like Saracens, if you have the resources, should technically have the better tech tree, but Italians might be easier to build up first, right? Like, Saracens are going to take time. Especially if Italians have water control, it takes a lot of the options away from Saracens. But to be fair, it'd be pretty easy for Yo to get back on water. Mamelukes are better than everything. Are they better than this? Already, Sebastian has to focus all of his attention over here. Mr. Yo is coming forward with outposts. He's going to get some vision on this side, see where he can push, and he's already found some damage. Great job for Mr. Yo. He's ahead in Vils now, if barely. And Sebastian has to put all of his units on this side. And once Mr. Yo gets cleared up here, which he probably will, Sebastian then has to spend like 15 years moving all of those archers back towards the other battlefront where Mr. Yo will be pressuring. Skirmisher on the way for Yo. He'll keep this army busy for a little bit longer, and he's pushing forward this way. I think this has been the most enjoyable tourney in a long time. I think for big tourneys, you might be right. I mean, I'm slightly biased. Chemistry University is going to be denied. This is what the Mangonel pressure does. This is what... No! Keep attacking it, dude! What the fuck, Mr. Yo? Keep attacking it, bro! No! Come on, man. You can deny chemistry. Come on, bro. What on earth? It's so close, dude. Come on. I mean, like, what are you doing? Oh, my God. If the Mangonels just attack a couple more times, it's dead. Anyway, yeah, for big tournaments, I know this isn't technically an S tier, but it's close. Feels like the most entertaining tournament in a while. I'm biased, of course. But for, like, smaller tournaments, I think Sudden Disaster was probably more entertaining. I like John Slow tournaments. What am I going to say? They're just my level of clown. And I don't have to take them seriously when I'm casting them. I can just do whatever. Okay. Castle will be trebbed from Mr. Yo. Treb is hitting back. The Boar is attacking some light cav, and the bomber cannons are out from Yo. So this Treb is very exposed. Sebastian goes for the shot on the bomber cannon. Yo's going to microwave from that. Meanwhile, on the other side, Treb versus Treb, and he attacks another Boar. What is Yo? Is Yo just angry? Is that light cav going to get KO'd by a Boar? Oh my God. What? I didn't know a light cav could lose to a Boar. He has Bloodlines, the first armor, and forging, and he lost to a boar? Okay. Sebastian's still trying to deal with this bomber cannon. Hondo's now coming in. Final armor upgrade coming in for those. Like I said, Mysterio's going to lose this position. It bought him a little bit of time over here, but Sebastian did a great job making 2 castles to defend himself. Also, has those crossbows forward that he transported across. And that means that it's actually not free for Mr. Yo to just expand in this direction. Now the question is, what is Yo going to do? Hondas will get killed by the castle. So throwing away a few of those is Sebastian. Treb from Mr. Yo goes down. Castle stays up, and this castle is about to fall. What is the plan for Yo? How does Sebastian not have ballistics? Because the university died. That's how.
Your mom broke me 2 Halloweens ago. Shut the fuck up or I'll take it to Twitter.
Just catching
Mamluks
up
now.
on Dave before a cheeky Nando's with the lads.
Killing some villagers. Bombard cannon taking out a Treb. It'll take out the second Treb as well, but the castle goes down from Yo. And let's see, what is the plan from Yo? He's kind of struggling for momentum a little bit. However, he has taken out this castle on the left side. Sebastian pulled the villagers away from that. He didn't repair that for whatever reason. And now the condos won't really be able to fight against the Trebs with the Mamluks here. He's going to have to wait for reinforcements. This one is being weakened. Yo's still somehow just hanging on, being annoying over here. And can Yo take out this castle before those Trebs die? Sebastian still hasn't killed him. Castle working away. Mamluks working away. Castle is being repaired, and the castle falls. Oh, man. Sebastian might look back at both of those like, oh, I could have repaired those. I could have kept those alive. Mr. Yo now shifting his focus again for the 3rd time. War Galley is on the way. 5 docks in the center here. He's getting back on water, and if he gets water control, Sebastian's going to be in deep trouble. Also, lets him go out to the stone so he can get more castles. Lots of different units on the field here from Mr. Yo. Both gold upgrade and stone upgrade coming in, and War Galley is just now completing. Feels like Galleon should be the next step. Saracen Galleons are going to be better than Italian Galleon. When does Sebastian notice he doesn't have ballistics? Probably in the fights with the War Galleys. One skirmisher in each one of these ranges. Stables. This has been spotted. Greening on the way. Galleon on the way. Yo will win this fight easily. When I say easily, I mean Sebastian won't even kill a unit. He won't even fire. And now Sebastian has some big problems. Big problems because Yo will have an impressive amount of galleons as the galleon upgrade will come in from that dock before it's killed, likely. Likely? Has he done the math? Yes, he has. Sebastian won't be able to protect himself from any cannon galleons, or maybe just even the galleons sitting on the shorelines. It's going to be very difficult. Yo has enough stone. He should probably go for another castle over here to secure himself against any raids coming forward. That's the next logical step for Sebastian. And Sebastian is finally pushing back on this side. Shipwright coming in for him. Fast Fire was coming in as well, as Sebastian looks for areas he can actually safely redock. Not over here. Not over here. Soon not over here. Like, Sebastian might have to drop castles just to get docks up on the center. And even that could be taken down by the cannon galleons that Yo is making right now. Yo teching into Hussar as well I mean, this pressure over here, people might think like this is a waste or whatever, but this distracted Sebastian so much. Let Yo get this castle up here. Then he was distracted on the right side, so he didn't repair his castles over here. Then Yo shifts back onto water. It's just a masterclass in diversion. Prop rotation, two-man saw. All the upgrades coming in for Sebastian, including ballistics. Sebastian's still trying to redock. Yo's denying that. He's going to be able to kill these too. Just has to make sure Sebastian doesn't snipe his cannon galleons. It's one dock right now for Sebastian. So you can clear up these fires. You're fine. Hussar now coming in. Kondo's not super strong against them, especially once that final armor upgrade is in. But we do have the Arbalest and we do have the Genoese Expo potential for Sebastian to counter those Hussar. However, with water control, he's going to lose a whole lot of his base. He's going to lose all of his base. He needs to redock now. Yo's on top of it. He spotted the villagers. Oh boy, I don't even know if Sebastian gets any of these docks up. If Yo just stops his galleons. If Yo just stops his galleons. Oh, it's no, you got to stop him. There we go. So many docks almost complete. 75%, 87%, 82%, 74%. Oh, God. Oh, yikes. Treadmill crane in from Sebastian. If only that came in earlier, those docks would be up right now. And he can't even push back this castle. He's too distracted with the Hussar. Cannon galleons all over him now. Love to see Mr. Yo add in a couple monks and a transport ship and heist these relics if possible, but I think at this rate, he won't even need them. 4 docks on this side from Sebastian. Nice. Being very sneaky. Trying to get back on water. He's hoping Yo gets a little complacent. And Yo has gotten a little bit complacent. Sebastian's going to get back on water. He could actually win water if he queues up enough fires and Yo doesn't notice. Relics are out. Yo needs to be scouting this area. And with something more than a sheep, preferably. Oh, this is bad for Yo. This is bad. Remember, shipwright is in for Sebastian. These fires are going to come out fast, and they're going to be cheap. Yo's discovered the docks. Elite cannon galleon coming in. He's going to marshal all of his forces here on water to try and protect his cannon galleons. He lost one. Lots of fires now in the center. Hussars still trying to snipe the bombard cannons over here. Yo has not immediately noticed the fires. He's just sending the galleys into their death. He's going to have to queue up more galleys. He notices the numbers now. Elite Mamluk on the way from Mr. Yo. It's a strong-ass unit, man. 11 attack? It's a strong-ass unit. Sebastian's winning back water. You gotta have an eye on your victory conditions, right? One of your conditions was controlling water if you're Mr. Yo. He didn't scout this area. Nice pushback from Sebastian. Still hasn't collected his relics, which he probably needs to do at some point. He's going for a monastery. Hussar continue to raid, but now they're dying underneath that castle as he builds up the Mamluks. And the galleons are still just running away. Constantly running away or sailing away. Long-term gold supply. We've got gold over here from Mystery O. There's a contested gold here, and this one, well, this one's at risk. The Mamluks have to come over and kind of free that area. As Sebastian now has full water control. Mr. Yo going for heavy demo. Queuing up more galleons. 156 population for him, 190 for Sebastian. Man, that is just a mistake from Yo to let Sebastian dock here. That is just a massive mistake from him. And he's going to be kicking himself for that. He was missing one little area. And now we have so much on water for Sebastian. What a throw. It's not over yet. Remember, he has heavy demo. He has heavy demo. And the Navy is all clusterfucked here. Uh-oh. And the docks are all surrounding this. He has heavy demo, guys. Remember. Comes one. He's not noticing. The population looks like pretty favorable for Sebastian, but a lot of that is on water. So now it's an opportunity for Yo to get some raids in here. He can still stop this stuff from happening. Sebastian not pushing that castle back at all just yet. Demo's now coming out for Mr. Yo. Big demo there. More demos on this side. And, well, water numbers for Sebastian no longer looking too threatening. What happened in the last 2 minutes? Team GG for Sebastian. He got the docks up. Mr. Yo didn't scout that. Sebastian is going to struggle here because he needs a lot of population on water. And he's not raiding Mr. Yo at all. So he's constantly struggling to get units to defend here and keep control of water. The Hussars should be able to clear this, right? Maybe not. Full reset on this side. Castle's still being trapped. How much damage is this thing taking? 6,500. A lot of damage. Similar problems for Mr. Yo here that Sebastian had earlier when Sebastian gets water control again with cannon galleons. However, Yo was in the corner of the map. Sebastian was on the side. So a lot more of Sebastian's base could be ranged than Mr. Yo's base. Zero gold for Sebastian. I think he's got gold. He's got gold over here. He's got stone over here as well. Obviously at risk, but he does have gold available. And he has 3 relics too. Or 2 relics. He hasn't grabbed this one yet. Goes for a TC on this one. That's probably smart. He needs to protect it somehow. This is incredibly important gold. Now another forward castle from Mr. Yo. Hussar, Mamluk combination. 25 military or population is on the water for Sebastian. So the military pop for him, it's actually quite low. It's actually very low. And he can't do anything about this. I don't think he can do anything about this either if Yo decides to go forward and raid that gold. Sebastian has 10 on gold. And it's all right here. And he calls the GG. Great job from Mr. Yo. That was perfect execution from him. We shift back and forth, back and forth. He made a mistake not scouting the docks. Sebastian punished him for it. But then he just shifted his focus onto land. Sebastian overcommitted on water? I don't think so. He needed to take it back. That was like perfect level of commitment for him. He just didn't have enough. He had too much damage had been given to him by that point. That was like his only play to get back in the game.
You should have heard your mom last night. She sounded like my great aunt when I pull a surprise visit. She was like, oh!
Hi Dave.
Hello.
Dave.
Hello, Chemical. Thank you for the resub. Okay, so it's 1-1. Win on Grauple there for Yo. And a loss for the Italians, win for the Saracens. Why does Stranded look so weird in the draft? I don't know. Apparently, I saw something with T-West. Maybe he knows why it looks weird. Why does Boundary Brawl have a notification? Hoyo, you know why it does. It shows who won Boundary Brawl. Did you any other RTS when you were a kid, Dave? Not really. Age of Mythology, and then oh, what was the one I played? Oh, you had like a little group of commandos. Is it called Commando? I think it might have been Stronghold. No, Commandos. Yeah, Commandos 2 was sick. Not even Battle for Middle Earth. I played Battle for Middle Earth map in AoE. That's my experience with Battle for Middle Earth. I played the Battle for Middle Earth scenario in AoE 2. I played the Dota scenario in AoE 2. I played tower defense scenarios in AoE 2. I played all my games via AoE 2.
Your mom groped me 2 Halloweens ago. Shut the fuck up or I'll take it to Twitter.
The anger says a lot though. RVE.
It does. Thank you, Zeko. Thank you, Edgar.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so sad. I get a charity tax break just for hanging out with you.
But yeah, that was I never really played any of the other RTSs. I only started playing like Civ a couple years ago. Most of my time was spent playing AoE 2. It's kind of a game that sucks you in, you know? And it doesn't allow for you to have other interests. Game 3, Stranded. Malians against Armenians. Armenians. Armenians from Mystery O. Is it going to be like a fortified church in the middle where your priest siege thing? Or is it going to be long swords and feudal age? Probably not. Here we are. Sebastian playing as Malians. We're on Stranded. Mystery O playing as Armenians. I would definitely favor the Malians here, as I think they have a better start and they have overall a better tech tree. But Yo has found a gold and a wood line. That's very nice. Sebastian's also found the same thing. So both players with a great starting TC spot. Bob Seeger interrupted by a game? I know, dude. No. It's fine. I have Bob Seeger's greatest hits on vinyl in the other room. I think it's currently on my record player right now. All I gotta do is flick the on switch. Okay. So we've seen some really great games on Stranded recently. Sebastian looks like he sent the final villager over to help with the building of the TC. Mystery O doesn't care. He's going to keep that vill fishing. And I wonder, with Armenians, are you playing into water control? If you do, you're probably going to want to play into galleys, which leaves you open in the center to land pressure. Yo doesn't strike me as the kind of guy that would want to go full water and leave himself open on land. Strikes me as the kind of guy that might want to do something a little more interesting than that. I love this map. This map has been very good. Very happy with this one. This was a suggestion from T90 as we were looking at the map pool. This time around, I suggested pizza for Nomad map, and we were looking at a bunch of Nomad maps, and he had looked back at previous tournaments, and this one was from the same place where I think we got a lot of our Nomad maps from, honestly. It's from a tournament that Nerd Rage Quit hosted back in the day. I think Boundary Brawl came from there. Stranded probably came from there. Although it's been slightly modified by T West. Yo, asking for a pause, if you're wondering. Bitcoin hit 100K. Did it actually? I would have bought some long ago if it wasn't so goddamn difficult to like register to buy it. So many verification steps needed here. It's just not worth it. All right. Villager dies from mystery. Oh my god, dude. You got it. Oh, jeez. You don't pull it the villager in this way. You know better. How long have you been playing this game, yo? You know you can't walk under there, dude. You know you can't walk. And now it's a disaster. Like, honestly. Too busy looking at his Bitcoin portfolio. Tries to walk under the TC where he can't walk under it. There's no space there between the gold and this side of the TC. He needed to garrison the villager. He needed to pull the elephant all the way around. Many people are going to call that a pathing mistake, but that is not correct. That is a yo mistake. That is a very obvious place his villager cannot go. Well, he's discovered the dock, and now the question is, What is the plan from Yo? Does he adapt this just to go fast castle? You've lost to Vil. Malian should have a better start than you already. And I don't think you're going to be able to contest on water. This is a question. Like, what is the plan? Don't know. It's okay. I lost to Vil to the board the other day as well. Okay. It's fine, chat. Someone here lost to Vil to the board the other day. It's fine. Nobody should feel bad about missing out on the Bitcoin bubble. Oh, I don't feel bad at all. Just saying. At one point, when it went down to like 25K or whatever, I was thinking, okay, it's surely going to go up again. I should buy some. I looked into it, and then it was just prohibitive, the amount of effort. So, I didn't get it. That's all I'm saying. You'd be much better suited when looking at crypto stuff to just assume everything is a scam and everyone's just trying to make. There's no intrinsic value there, even as a payment system. The only value is trying to get it. Money is a scam? True. Getting deep here. Well, Sebastian doesn't have Loom. Yo, Sebastian doesn't have Loom, bro. And Sebastian will see this forward dock from Mr. Yo. Feudal Age times are similar. However, Yo is down a villager. He's down 2 villagers, actually, because Sebastian didn't get Loom earlier. And he's later to the Feudal Age, so I'm not certain how much damage he's realistically going to be able to do. Feudal Age comes in for Sebastian. Yo Zico is not looking fantastic, that's for sure. And he'll go for a second forward dock. Is it fires or is it galleys? It's galleys. Oof. It's a galley and a fire. Okay. Loom is now in for Sebastian. Yo will complete this dock on time. And now he's going to start fishing. He gets Town Watch. That's something Yo does on average earlier than most players. And it's very, very valuable for him because vision is a big part of his gameplay. Galleon to snipe the repairs, perhaps? If he could make a galleon here, that'd be insane. All right. Galley runs away. Sebastian's going to have to deal with these forward docks, thereby making these fish relatively safe at the back until Sebastian either breaks through here or sends a fire the other direction. Fire galley now from Mr. Yo coming forward. Galleys here from Yo are going to be nice with Armenians, right? The double arrows against the fire galleys is beautiful. But Sebastian has added archers. And he's coming across the middle. And Mr. Yo will need something. He's got double outposts. Like, Yo knows this is coming. He's got the gold secured by the town center, but his wood line is going to be an issue. Where on earth does he go once this wood line is out? Does he make a tower there? He probably should. He's going to run all the way out to the deer over there just so he could get a mill. Galley's now pushing forward, and he's actually sniping the fish from Sebastian. I didn't think this would be a good position for Yo. I thought the timing disadvantage would be too much. But Sebastian obviously is focusing on the land and not the water. And Yo is actually going to find a really good engagement here on the archers with his TC fire, taking out one of those. It's not too big of a threat now. Sebastian sending another archer across and still getting bothered by the wildlife a little bit. He's very distracted at the back. He's very distracted by this stuff from Yo. Great job from Yo, honestly, to balance this start. Beautiful. And all those fires are weak. Mr. Yo is going to win water. He might have safe fish. And if he goes for a tower early enough, or maybe a barracks and an archer range, he can defend on land. Beautiful play from Yo. He went for water commitment because he has the TC on the wood line and the gold, which means he doesn't need to protect the gold with anything immediately, and he can bide his time and wait for the skirmishers. Then he can just snipe all these ships with his galleys with Armenians. Forward docks for galleys. Stroke of genius, perhaps. Demo comes out from Yo. It's could have been better immediately, but it's fine. Let's take a look at the archers. That is the saddest tower I've ever seen. Stay away from me, says Yo. Stay away from me, bro. That is such a sad little tower. Oh, God. Underwhelming for sure. Yo still has an elephant, by the way, if he needs food. Maybe try and grab that. Galley's pushing in again. There is a villager here. And Yo will kill that. So he dies. 32 villagers for Sebastian, 29 for Mr. Yo. He's done a fantastic job keeping track of his galleys while all this other stuff is going on. There's the blacksmith for Yo. Pulls the skirmishers away on time. And Sebastian has done something really nice. He sent the fire galley around to snipe the fish. So Yo will have to bring those fish forward to try and fish at these docks. But Sebastian's not giving up on water. Great job from Sebastian. He's not giving up at all. And now Sebastian's trying to hunt down this villager from Mr. Yo. As fletching comes in for Yo. A demo comes out from Yo as well. The fires. Dealing with the galleys. There's only 2 galleys left. More fires out here from Sebastian. More galleys being added in from Yo. Archer's still chilling. Yo's going to deal with that, though. Sebastian has sniped 1 villager, no, 1 fishing ship from Yo, and Yo has sniped 3 fishing ships from Sebastian, and the boar has sniped, or rather the elephant, sniped 1 villager from Yo as well. Good demo there from Yo. Struggling to keep the galleys alive, though. 1 galley only. Sebastian's going to kill the fish. Beautiful job. For every win, though, for every win somewhere in the world, there is a loss. And Sebastian sacrifices the 2 archers because he was paying attention to the water over here. Yo is the dead man walking. I mean, they're going to be up to Castle Age at around the same time. Sebastian will hit that market. And he clicks up. Mr. Yo going for the market as well. He's also on the elephant. Let's see what he can do. Stable for Sebastian makes sense. Yo's on skirms right now. He's got a tiny little tower in the middle of nowhere. It's going to be really tough for him to wall. A couple knights early are going to cause a lot of grief. Fishing ships are on a journey. Yep. Yes, they are. And they're being chased. Castle Age on the way for Yo. He goes to stone. I think that's for more towers. Keep himself safe. Chat's not even active, SMH. Well, then make it active, Hoyo. Talk about what's your chat? What's your favorite type of vegetable? Omelet? Omelet's not a vegetable. Neither is a fridge. Nice demo there from Yo. Onion, broccoli, pomegranate, carrot, garlic is okay. Tomato. Oh, sorry. Yeah, English people. Tomato. We have to translate for them. You know, they're a little confused sometimes. Chicken is actually, chicken means Nando's, okay? UK people. Chicken means Nando's. Cheeky Nando's, that's right. So, another tower here for Yo. I was right. The stone is for towers, and he needs them. He needs them. I'm surprised that Sebastian didn't mix in a knight, but it looks like he didn't have the res for it. Yo snipes the fish from Sebastian, and suddenly his food eco is hideous. He has to add in some farms. He doesn't have the res for knights, so the knights can't be a problem over here. He's just going to wander around with the crossbows looking for damage. Yo is getting more and more condensed into this area. And Elite Skirm is coming out from Yo. He's kept the Skirms alive from before, so they might be able to deal with these crossbows. Sebastian has gone for that second TC and the Siege Workshop in the center, but now Yo is controlling the outside water. I'd love to see Yo add in, like, I know it's a risk, right? But you're floating wood. Add in, like, 6 fishing ships right now. You have to take advantage of that somehow. You have the wood. You got to take advantage of it. Fortified Church already up for Mr. Yo. And he'll garrison a few villagers and push these crossbows away. Churches are a nice addition for him. Just areas for his villagers to hide. And this is a depression monastery. You build it in the lowest point possible. Hide in the valley with all the monks. Is it the most boring set of WWC 2? Bro, we're in game 3. Last game was good. What are you talking about, the most boring set? We're just chilling, man. Ooh. Double villager snipe. I feel like Dave is the most wholesome, toxic streamer on Twitch. That's what I do. Thanks. No fishing ships still from Yo. Still housed as well. He's been housed quite a few times here. Building with a ton of villagers. Redemption is on the way. So I like Redemption, but the problem with Redemption is that the crossbows are also here, which can then snipe the monks. So that might be an issue. However, Yo can hop in and outside of this fortified church with the monk, and Sebastian's going to have to be on his toes. Crack that. Yo is still looking for wood to take. He's found a tree. Okay. Still hasn't added in fish at all. It's a second TC first for him. 59 villagers for Sebastian. 45 villagers for Mr. Yo. And a third TC on the way for Sebastian. Yo really needs to take advantage of the fish. Look at how far behind he is on res collected. It's actually insane. 17.7k versus 14.1. About more than 3,000 extra res collected from Sebastian. Here comes the conversion on the mangonel. Does he get it? He does. And it's some decent value. I mean, it killed 3 crossbows. Denied that mangonel as well. Another fortified church goes up from Yo. Sebastian's resources now looking pretty good. Handcart on the way. Sebastian loves getting his eco upgrades fast. Probably gets them on average faster than any other player. At least for wheelbarrow handcart. What does Yo do versus Farimba Cavalier? I think Yo would love to have that problem. He would love to stay alive to the point where he has to worry about Farimba Cavalier. At this point, it doesn't look like he's going to get there. Okay. What is it with people killing all these animals? What on earth? Why? Sebastian, the elephant was just chilling, man. He was just minding his own business. No, 71. Sorry, I misread that. 90 would be quite a number. 71 villagers for Sebastian. 54 for Mr. Yo. Skirms are here. Ballistics is coming in, so he should be able to keep himself alive for the next little bit. And finally, some fish being added in. As the warrior priests now come out here to try and snag those relics, but the relics don't exist anymore. They just simply don't. There's a man with his pet water buffalo taking it away. Sebastian has 4 of them. He's about to get the 5th. Mr. Yo only has the relic that came with the first fortified church, and that fortified church might actually go down, and then Sebastian might have that relic. This is Sebastian's game. Just wasn't a big enough advantage from water. Yo had the horrendous start.
24.
And yeah, Sebastian is all over Mr. Yo. Shade of a Lamp, thank you for the 27, dude. Dance, thank you for the prime. Welcome. Appreciate you. What does Yo do? What does Yo do in this circumstance, in this situation? Like, it's unclear to me. There's a castle now in the middle from Sebastian. Have to be worried about your castle positions on this map. There's very limited stone. As you can see, there's only 1,800 stone left. But I think with this position, that castle should be fine. And the 3rd town center goes down for Yo. Push it forward with the skirm. Still has redemption for the monks. We've still got the crossbows here. And now we have light cav added in from Sebastian to come in and snipe those monks. So Yo's going to have to be very, very careful when trying to convert these mangonels. The monks could die right away. The light cav are coming in for them. He garrisons them in the tower. Great job from Yo. Keep those monks alive. However, while he's busy trying to do that, Sebastian is mangonelling his TC. And 2 more monks go down. Skirms can't really approach the mangonels. Monks can approach the crossbows. This might be a good setup for Yo, though. With the gold right here, Yo could get 2 mangonels. Loses a monk. Loses a second monk. Doesn't get a single mangonel. Oh my god, dude. Dang. Devotion did come in for Sebastian, so that probably helped. And another monk goes down. Time to say goodbye. This is over. So over. Where's the Vel count? 82 versus 100. Or you can look at the eco count, which is 100 versus 93. Looking at those numbers, you might think, ooh, this is kind of competitive. But Imperial Age is on the way for Sebastian. But he has a forward castle. He has the ability to make another castle. He has this push, which can't be stopped. And if he wanted to, he could clear Yo off of water in a flash. Yo is actually up to imp somehow. I don't know how he's managed to do it. All credit to him. Probably with help of the 11 fishing ships, but still. Losing more villagers, no ballistics from Sebastian. Doesn't matter when they're standing still. And now Yo goes for another church, and he's constantly looking for wood. Yo has no wood. He has to go to this wood line. Oh, God. So he's got to clear all these Gavetto with the skirms just so he can go over to this wood line. Because he can't go here. He can't take that. He can't take this. And now Yo goes for a castle. Buys the stone he needs. Sees that Imperial Age is on the way from, or has just come in rather, from Sebastian. And he GG's. Great job from Sebastian. Good early pressure from Mr. Yo, but it was a struggle for him to keep up with the land and the water at the same time. And Sebastian took his chance. Overwhelmed the galleys from Yo, and from that point forward, looking good. Sebastian going cray-cray right now. Thank you, Hoyo. Hoyo with the real-time updates. Who's your more stubborn non-give-upper, Yo or MB? ACCM.
You should have heard your mom last night. She sounded like my great aunt when I pull a surprise
Yo,
visit. She
DK
was
Hobbit.
like, oh!
Thank you for the 31.
Dave, I actually did have a baby, and it's not yours. At least I'm pretty sure it's not.
Well, you'll know in like 20 years if it starts balding. Congrats. And by that time, I'm going to be long gone, dude. You won't even know where I am. I'll be out of town. I won't even be on Twitch anymore. Twitch won't exist. I'll be on like MySpace streaming or something. Back in the early 2000s on MSN Gaming Zone. Dave still uses Napster. I'm still seeding torrents from 2003, dude. I'm holding the line. I'm the one guy with that one movie you really want. That's me. Dude, those are the unsung heroes. Those are the unsung heroes, dude. When there was a really obscure movie that you wanted, and it was like you could see there was one seater, you're just like, oh man, this is gonna take 15 days. But you're just a gem. You're a gem. Or you see like one seater, 15 leechers. Time to download 1 year, 15 days. Fuck. And you stop seating, so you have the movie at like 60%. Yeah. Everyone who didn't use, anyone who hasn't used torrents, not that I've used torrents, never used torrents, but I know how they work. Doesn't understand this, dude. The new generation doesn't understand this. What is this emote even? That's a bunch of the chat jerking it to demos. Was? That's everyone jerking it to demos. Seems very self-explanatory to me. We got a lot of jerkers here, dude. All right. We cut off Bob Seeger again. I'm sorry, Bob. Sorry, Bob. The games are starting. The game's on. All right, Golden Hill. This might not be the most boring set of WWC, but it's going to be the longest set of WWC. I can tell you that much right now. We're already 2 hours in, and it's 2-1 for Sebastian. And, like, we have a bunch of lengthy maps. And these are lengthy players. Why didn't Yo pick Nomad? It was banned by Sebastian. Are they girthy too? They might be. Okay. Sebastian playing as Bengalis, Yo playing as Koreans. Interesting. And it's interesting as well that Yo has once again decided to take the shortfish with the villager. He doesn't want to triple stack the TC like Sebastian's doing. Wes, thank you for the 6 months. Oh, Hoyo is all in on Sebastian now. Interesting. All in on Sebastian. Big. So, how do Koreans and Megalis match up? No demos for Koreans is rough. Yo might play into galleys again. He could also just go, like, knowing Mr. Yo, he could also just go middle control early. Try and hold on to that. Don't know. Koreans could be devastating in late game with the towers. That's for sure. Absolutely devastating. Well, because Yo has been on the fish for so long, he should have enough food to create an extra villager here, and then he can gather the wood so that he can get the fishing ship out, and then he can take the boar once the fishing ship and the house are done. Gonna be in a decent spot economically. Just needs enough wood now for the house, and then he can start taking this boar. Yep. Yo's got this shit on lockdown, dude. Yo's got this. Boy, yo. Do Bongolos get BBC? Nope, they don't. They don't get bombard cannons. They get elite cannon galleon, but they don't get bombard cannons. They can put one on a ship, but they can't roll it off the ship and use it in a stationary position. It doesn't make sense. FM be nice. He's been through a lot. Why don't they have elephant cannons? True, dude. I wouldn't want to put a cannon on a fucking elephant, dude. I'm sorry. You put the cannon on the elephant, that seems like a great idea, right? Like, someone probably tried it once, like an idiot, right? Some idiot probably tried that once. As soon as the cannon goes off, that elephant is off as well. That elephant is gone. And whoever's riding it, plus the cannon, is just like on for the ride. It was a thing historically. Was it a big cannon, though? I feel like the elephant would freak out once that cannon blast went. You must invent earmuffs for the elephants? Oh, maybe. They used to be small swivel cannons. Okay. Small cannon. All right. Not a big one. Okay. That makes more sense. Imagine a big-ass cannon, though. Like the medieval equivalent to, like, a howitzer on an elephant. We have cannon printers, I know. And they're equally likely to explode. And they're way more difficult to fix. And more confusing to use. And more expensive. I don't like printers. I don't like them at all. I don't think anyone likes printers. Even printer repair people don't like printers. They stop working by design. I know. I know. It's easier to buy a new printer. It's cheaper to buy a new printer sometimes than to buy the ink for the printer. Not liking your job is completely normal, but I think printer repair people actually actively hate printers. Like, I don't think a mechanic hates cars. Working it? Fuck printers. See? Every IT person I've ever met hates printers. I hate printers. The printer repair people hate printers. The only people that don't hate printers are the people that are raking in the money at the top of the big printer cabal. They don't work. Yo is going forward to the middle. He's not going up yet. Sebastian's already on the way up, and Sebastian's moving forward with a villager, and Yo sends more vills to the center. Wouldn't surprise me to see Yo go for a tower right away when he gets to the feudal age, which he's going up to right now. Would also not surprise me to see him go for an archer range, potentially. You see how he gathered 10 stone? I don't think that was intentional, but it's kind of cool because now he can place like an outpost. If he doesn't want to make a tower and then still have enough for 2 TCs. I don't know. It's kind of cool. What the hell? Still no seeds? It's quarterfinals, brother. No seeds. Seeds don't matter now. Fire galley's on the way out. What is the plan for Yo? Is it fast castle? Looks like it. Still got food coming in here. Still has food coming in here. Looks like a nice little fast castle approach here. And Sebastian is walling up behind this because he sees the uptime isn't there from Yo. He doesn't know what's happening. He's a little nervous. So he's just going to wall it off just in case. Just in case. W corner relic, true. All right, market blacksmith for Yo. Is it wagons? Is it wagons? If it is, he's gonna need to get more villagers across here, and he's waiting for Sebastian to leave with that fire galley so he can. And now he's going. Yep, but it's still there. He's taking a risk. He's making a run for it. He's making a run for it, and he's gonna make it to the middle without Sebastian knowing. He is making it to the middle without Sebastian knowing. I think Sebastian will assume that there's something over here, and he's gone for an outpost. And he'll go for the barracks, but the tower is already up there from Yo. Now Yo clicks up to the castle age. Yo can see the outpost and the barracks from Sebastian. Sebastian cannot see anything here from Mr. Yo. However, if he starts building this, I think it might be attacked by that tower. No, he builds it even further back. Aha. Wouldn't this map be improved by having the crossings always visible? No. How? No, that would make it actively worse. You want some sneakiness elements. If you don't have, like, sneakiness like that, then just water always wins. Seeds not happening. Quarterfinals. We don't need seeds. 22 vills for Yo. 22 villagers for Yo. It's all in, baby. And there's the tower. Mr. Yo will wall off this tower. Sebastian running around. Mr. Yo trying to block him from getting here. And they'll both go for an outpost on this side. Now, Mr. Yo has himself a little area here that's fairly secure. He could drop a castle if he needs to. He can fit one right here. He can also fit one over here. And the towers should protect that castle against the archers. So, see how Yo does it. Still does not have enough stone. Gets the castle age and does not have enough stone immediately for that castle. And now the archers are coming back across this way. As Yo decides to wall up. Wise decision. He can see the archers. Doesn't want them to get in. Sebastian just running across. Yo is going to be there with the TC. Sebastian dodges. Okay. Enough stone for a castle. Where's it going? Is it going here? Going right here? It goes super forward. Yo has read that Sebastian does not have a ton of archers. He's got 2 forward, and he sees that they don't have fletching. So there's really no risk in building this castle. And he's actually building it with just 5 villagers after he saw archers from Sebastian. Now that is a vibe. Yo does not care at all. He's right next to the archer range. He's building with 5 vills. Whatever. Sure. And he's walled off these archers. Beautiful job. Sebastian going for another dock, trying to expand his fish eco a little bit. And he's making stone walls behind here. Beautiful. Mr. Yo can get back on the water, maybe. He could also, like, add a transport ship to get the war wagons across. Or he could just go for petards or something if he wanted to. The big stopper here for Yo is going to be his economy, which is quite tragic. It's not great, to be honest. 27 villagers. He can barely afford a war wagon. Castle ranged by cannon galleon later on. Is that even a problem right now? I don't. Yeah, eco is insane, Sebastian. That's People Argentina, though, tiller of land. Sebastian is not from Argentina. So, you're waving the wrong flag there, brother. Unless you're just saying economy will be insane for Argentina. He's got the right idea, Dave? I don't know. Sebastian did sneak a villager. He's got the archers on this side. 2,000 res collected ahead almost. Dock goes up for Mr. Yo. I think he could get this dock up, and then if he could go for a transport ship, Sebastian can't really stop it. It's such a short distance, but I mean, he will know it's coming for a very long time if Yo goes for a transport there, and he can add a monastery and get some monks. And he already has double monastery. Yo is so cooked. Yo is so cooked here. War wagon comes back to deal with the archers now. And Yo's eco is just tragic, man. Second TC is being added. Sebastian, 46 eco units versus 34. Res difference should always be expressed as a percentage. No, that's horrible. Just cause more confusion. Even another dock from Sebastian. My man is looking good now. Really, really good. He struggled on that Grapple game, but ever since, it's been a super solid performance for him. 2 turtles from Mr. Yo. Only unique unit for him thus far. And he's going to have to put in some work, man. Sebastian's really far in front on eco. He will lose water at this rate if he doesn't start adding in some more fires, but he does have the monks to potentially convert the turtles. And there's another TC from Mr. Yo, third town center. Okay, Mr. Yo takes that out. Where's the other turtle? It's over here. Okay. Nothing on water anymore from Sebastian, but look at his resources. Oh my god. My man has 1,200 gold at 1,300 gold in the bank? What? It's floating so much. One relic is in from him, generating a little bit of gold. He's taking that gold right there. He's taking this gold right here. He's going to run out soon, honestly. And now he's buying food for Imperial Age, and he's going to click up quite soon once this castle is completed. Still missing that second building. The monks are going to push forward, and he really, really wants to take back the middle early from Yo before Yo can get a serious foothold in Imperial Age. Why is the res difference so massive? I mean, Sebastian had the extra vills as Bengalis. He also had 8 fishing ships when Yo had none. Makes sense, right? Okay, Yo kills the fish. Imperial Age is on the way. And Sebastian should be able to tread this castle down from the... Actually, can he tread this castle down from the shoreline? Question mark? I don't know if that's within range. It should be. No? Yes? Surely? I think so. He needs redemption. Why does he need redemption? You don't need redemption to convert the turtles or the wagons. Transport ship for Mr. Yo. Not a problem for Sebastian. Yo will come over here, and he's going to end up deleting all 4 of these. At least that's what he should do. Back in the transport he goes. Has to hope they load up quick, and Sebastian can't convert that, and the monks are just too slow to convert that. Mr. Yo is going to find another place to go. He saw the amount of monk numbers. He'll be able to see the Imperial Age time from Sebastian pretty quick. 66 villagers for him, so he finally has a villager lead. As the 4th town center is going to be built over here from Yo. And he still has control over the middle. So Sebastian, I mean, will be out of gold pretty soon. 600 gold over there. 700 gold over here. Sebastian's going to be out of gold really soon. And Yo loads up and goes somewhere else with his wagons. What happens if you convert the transport ship at that moment? They can't get out. You can literally hold someone's population hostage. If this turtle ship had been over here, oh man. Here come the wagons. There's a turtle over here as well. The monks are here from Sebastian. He's waiting for block printing to come in. Yo doesn't want to mess with that, and he can't. It's just too many monks. Yo needs to try and go up to Imp. He's buying food now. Sebastian selling wood. He's already struggling to find enough gold here. This gold is about to run out. This gold has 700 left on it. And he hasn't gotten any gold control from the middle just yet. But he does have the monks, which Yo can't push at the moment. Sebastian trying to loop around this way. Towers are really good for Mr. Yo. Monks don't do well against those. And the turtle ship might get converted. Yo, does he notice it? The turtle ship gets converted. Also, war wagons getting converted as well. The towers are up from Yo now. No ballistics on those as he loses a monk to the turtle. Sebastian still with very limited gold access. 668 gold over there. There's a lot of wood that he could potentially sell. He's working his way towards the center area, but more towers coming up from Yo. Yeah, Yo needs the unique tech for the extra range on the towers. That would be nice. Actually, does it really make a difference here? I don't know. There's no bomber cannons from Mongolos, so probably not. Sebastian comes out for this gold. There's still towers potentially denying this, but the Trebs are pushing forward from Sebastian. It was at 87 villagers versus 88. Still no ballistics from Yo. More ranges on the way. Skirmishers is going to be the play here from Yo. And he'll try and keep these ranges alive long enough. The monks, remember, have tons of pierce armor. Like, the skirms in low numbers are not a threat to these monks at all. Even the towers at this rate are going to go down, and they're not going to be able to snipe any of these monks. Brutal push here from Sebastian. Mr. Yo, he's out of options. He has to go for more towers. And now he's housed. And he's going to get even more housed, too, because all of these houses are in range. Metalizer, thank you for the 17 months, man. Well, this is not looking great for Yo. However, he still has gold left because he didn't take the golds while he was on the middle. So he's just now taking this one. He still has that one available. He's got some time, potentially, as he tries to snipe all the monks from Sebastian. Some of his skirmishers getting converted. Doesn't really care about that as long as the monks go down. And now redemption is on the way from Sebastian to convert a bunch of this stuff. Mr. Yo loses another tower, so goes for another tower. Sure. Shouldn't have Mr. Yo walled off the middle island. Wouldn't have really made that much of a difference. Might have delayed the first castle. Ballistics, let's go. I told you he'd get redemption. Oh my god, wow. Told me he'd get redemption. Unbelievable. What do these towers even accomplish? They hold the line. They hold the line. He needs a beachhead of some kind. And they're delaying a little bit until he can get something. I don't know what that is, but it's something. More towers, more ranges from Yo. Yeah, Koreans get arrow slits. What a push from Sebastian. Yep. Great fast imp timing. And he mined all of his gold to do it. Remember, he mined like almost every single shred of gold on his side. Bought his way up to imp, and now the resources are looking insane from him. 20 monks, 4 trebs behind, 132 villagers. There's no way. There's absolutely no way Yo can stop this. An armored elephant being added to the mix too. Skirms continue to be converted, but at this point, Sebastian has more monks than Yo has skirms. And that's another tower. It's Faith? What? That's an expensive technology. That is 550 food. 750 gold. That's insane. We'll see if Faith makes the difference. Another castle here from Yo. He's not giving up just yet. Monastery back here for him. It's Elite Battle Elephant. Yikes. GG called. Sebastian up 3-1. Yo needs to win 3 games in a row to come back in this set. I think Yo was many people's favorite coming in. The seed was actually better for Sebastian, though. And things are looking solid for him. Really, really solid. Takes the water control early. Yo's wagons weren't able to do anything because Sebastian walled them off. And then you're playing wagons into Bengali monks. It feels terrible. Not good. As a history teacher, elephants in battle were mostly psychological. Yeah. It was like, oh my god, what is that? It's an Oliphant, Mr. Frodo. Okay, well, at some point, Yo is going to have to use these top 2 civs, and it might be soon. It should probably be soon because he doesn't have much time left. We have Mired and we have Houseboat for him, and then Inundation as well. His civs are good for these. Sorry, excuse me. Oh my god. Felt that coming for a while. Georgians on Inundation, right? Then we have Mayans on Houseboat, and then Poles or Burgundians on Mired. That's weird. Who knows? Maybe it's like Burgundians on Inundation. I don't know. There's going to be a weird civ pick here for Mr. Yo if we get all 3 of these games. MG Light, thank you for the 20 months. Didn't you just resub earlier in the stream? No, you gifted a sub. That's right. Goths, Mayans for Mired, I guess. But then you're playing Mayans against Goths. And you're just kind of thinking, well, I got to do damage early. Feels like you might go Burgundians there. And just boom. Boom into Castilla or something. That would be a very Yo approach. Moritz, thank you for the 8 months. Do you know the Alabama beach mouse?
Davao dance, Davao dance, Davao dance, Davao dance.
No, I don't, actually. Let's see what Bob has to say about it. Dave, how big is Canada? I feel like maps don't do it justice. Well, maps actually show Canada as bigger than it is. If you have a map that expands the northern here. But it is quite large. Like I think of anything within like a 2-hour drive from me as close. Thoughts on Donald annexing Canada? I've seen a lot of jokes about that recently. Let me guess. He said
Fuck
something?
You all. Your lives are so sad. I get a charity tax break just for hanging out with you.
Can we please stop the war against weebs? They obviously
And
belong
thank you for
in
the
Dave's
22
chat.
months.
He's the greatest weeb of them all.
All right. Inundation. Yo playing as Burgundians here, and Sebastian playing as Georgians. So Yo is not gone for Georgians on Inundation. He's gone for Burgundians. He is going to TC the outside, and Sebastian is going to TC the inside. Interesting. He's found himself 3 little trees. That's 300 wood. Now, it's TCing the inside is not the worst thing with a mule cart sieve, because you can just move that cart around and take all this wood in the center and take all the hunt in the center. It can be a lot different approach here for Mr. Yo. He'll be looking for all these boars on the outside he can take in. Sebastian will mostly be taking in the hunt from the center. And Yo is going to look to wall himself up too. He's also found a couple golds right away. Very limited gold on the outside. Just these singular piles. I think there's 8 of them. We're going to take over Canada. We will. We will. They want to join. I've talked to Canadians. The Canadians love me. They said, we want to be with you. We don't want to be against you. They don't want to be against us.
Bonjour. Si.
The fucking clown. All right. Boar coming in here from Yo. You have a horse, so he can scout. And he's looking for the boars all over the place. Sebastian doing a great job sending in more of the geese to the center area. And he's got really impressive scouting. Compared to Mr. Yo, like Sebastian has found so many of these herdables. And
Pepe
he is
Clown.
just exploring the entire side of the map. Mr. Yo only has his horse, essentially. Keeping these things at home. He's just looking for the boars, I think, at this point. And he can see 1, 2, 3. Really tempting my political takes. I'm just making fun of the guy's imperialism's exercise. Not even worth the time to comment on it. Can mule carts be used for food / hunt? Yes. The only thing they can't be used for is shorefish and berries. So they can take stone, they can take gold, they can take hunt. I don't know if they can take herdables, actually. They might not be able to gather from like sheep and turkey and stuff. Sebastian TC'd the middle. Yep. He's Georgians. You can move this mule cart around. Farms as well. Yeah, true. Farms. Forgot about farms. I meant natural sources of resources. Come on, chat. Come on. How could you not understand that immediately, inherently? Obviously, we're excluding farms. Get on the same page. So disappointed. Plants are natural? Yeah, but you planted them. You planted them. All right, let's see if Yo loses another villager. Oh, boy. That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. Or went back. And let's see if he shoots this too many times. Brother! 4. Thank you. Holy. It's fine. The timing's going to be perfect. Yo will get this boar in right as he stops harvesting from that. And then he does not kill the boar with the TC. Fantastic. However, he was forced to kill the sheep and let a little bit of food waste away there. Yo already has the wood upgrade with Burgundians. He got it in age up earlier. Still scouting with this horse. Hasn't found that many herdables, though. Sebastian, on the other hand, has scouted fucking every. And he has so many herdables left. He's done a way better job with scouting than Mr. Yo has. Yo's going to find more boars, though. That's good. And he's bringing in this boar as well. Plenty of food. Horse collar is in. Farms aren't real, guys, especially in Dark Age. Horse collar is in. He's going to start farming. He's going Fast Castle, I think. Fast Castle Castilier. Against Manaspa. Hog. Meanwhile, Sebastian, simply chilling. Going up to feudal age soon. He could have just made a second mill for cheaper. Yeah, but this is the limited time supply, right? The farms are better. You're gonna need the farm upgrade. What chances are you giving Yo of winning this game or winning this series? The good thing for Yo is that we got a bunch of closer, crazier-ish maps left. Houseboat, Mired, and this one, right? So I'd probably give him like 20% chance to win the next 3 games and come back and win the series. To win this game, I give him a 50%. In your opinion, does Patrick Mahomes sound like Kermit the Frog? I've never heard him speak. The only thing I know about Patrick Mahomes is that the commentators love glazing him. That play was so Mahomey. I've heard that. Have you never heard Kermit speak? I've heard Kermit speak. I've just never heard Mahomes speak. I don't pay attention to football that much. %, means Yo would be significantly favored in each single game. Don't math me, brother. Don't math me, dude. Don't listen. Put the calculator away. Okay? If you want to do that, you go to Nilly's stream. And he's not streaming. So do the math on that, idiot. Loom is in. All right, so Castle Age is actually on the way from Sebastian. They both go for Fast Castle here. Let's see what the strat is. It's definitely going to be Manaspa for Sebastian. My man is on stone. What it is for Mr. Yo, I don't know. But Yo is ahead on res collected. Let's go, dude. Big. %, per map is not significantly SMH my head. Good. We're fighting math with math. Good. Good. This is what we need to do. We need to fight math with math. Jacob, thank you for the 7 months. Guys, that chat seems active. Consider clipping this moment for Dave. It's getting quite annoying. Please. We're going to get new people coming here, and they'll be like, I have no idea what's happening in this chat. It looks like bots. And then they're never going to come back.
There is a 0% chance Neely is streaming right now. Dave, our Neely quick math.
AG, thank you for the math update. Thank you for the 16 months. What we need right now is Jasar with a math update. I don't even know if I don't think he knows what math is. Jasar doesn't know what gravity is. He just floats. All right, scouts are here from Yo, and Yo is going to arrive just on time to lame some of this hunt with the spearman, and he's going to find the castle. It is a monastery for Mr. Yo. Probably wants to collect a lot of these relics on the outside. And deals with that spearman, but the castle will go up. Don't even think he's going to kill a villager here. Yeah, the castle will go up. The Manaspa will come out. He's going to have monks to try and counter that. Goes for a TC in the center to try and get access to the gold. Manaspa are going to be a problem. They're going to be a big problem because there's going to be potentially a lot of them. I say that, but Sebastian has 2 on food currently, so maybe they won't. He does have 8 villagers in the queue. As he unqueues a few of those. Makes some Manaspa. And goes for another TC. Scouts roaming around. Couple relics in here could really help Mr. Yo. And the monastery has been spotted. And the Manaspa will try and get converted. He gets a Yo conversion! He gets the Yo conversion. And Sebastian's like, oh my god. He gets it, dude. At the maximum range. Yo is cooking. Do you think you would play Burgundians? Do you mean Yo would play Burgundians here if it was 2-2? Yeah, I think so. I don't think this is a pick dictated by the scoreline. Okay, Manaspa being pulled away, and Yo actually deletes that. And he manages to kill the monk with the scouts. He kept those alive, which is really, really nice. Third TC here from Mr. Yo. Eco is still slightly better for him thus far. And the monk is stretching to come get this relic somewhere over here. Where is it? Which one does Yo see? Yo is just going to the corner. You can see there's a relic there. He might want to shift queue his monk, and he does. That's a risk. Sebastian could spot that. But Yo is taking that risk, and he's going to try and snipe this relic. Also wants to get this one, too. He's brought one in from over here. They generate food. They generate gold for Burgundians. Be super sick if he could get all of them. Sebastian knows that. He's trying to snag the relics as well. Yo. Yoink. And he's probably shift queued this monk back from whence it came. All the way out here. 90-degree turn up to the monastery. Spearman now coming out from Sebastian. Sanctity is in, though, from Mr. Yo. So I don't think the Spearman can stop the relics coming in. Is Yo going for extra houses? He is. He's been housed quite a few times today. A little sloppy from Mr. Yo. What Civ is a better late game here? Manaspa? Are pretty good. Monk dead? He took it. Nice job from Sebastian. Beautiful. He saw that relic disappear. He was like, no. Here come the scouts from Mr. Yo. That's a Deadville. So, 45 villagers. Not producing villagers currently. A little bit of idle TC time there from Sebastian so far this game. versus 50 villagers from Mr. Yo, and Wheelbarrow is already in. The eco from Mr. Yo is looking spicy. It's looking nice. And he's even getting fervor so he can collect some more relics. Still only one relic inside the monastery. Although there should be another one on the way, right? Okay. Second relic appears. As Yo gets one conversion and a second one. 2 Manaspa conversions for Mr. Yo. Devotion now on the way in for Sebastian. There's another relic over here. Yo should find that soon. Sebastian's got 2. He's got 2. And neither one can see where that relic is, so they don't know. Another monastery here from Mr. Yo. Resources looking fantastic. Also on stone. So might be able to go up to Imperial Age fairly soon. Is Scott here? Are there seeds? No seeds from the quarterfinals onwards. Doesn't matter. They all deserve to be here. They're here. It was floating a lot of res. Doesn't have the second Castle Age building, though. And he gets a Manaspa converted. Not great. Now he's trying to build that university with multiple villagers. We've got so much res in the bank here for Yo. And he's housed again. I mean, brother, just make more than one. Holy, there we go. Finally. Unbelievable. Imperial Age is on the way. Is Sebastian even close? No. He's not close at all. He's getting bloodlines. He's going to try and push this area. If Yo has a castle up here in time for this push, he should be fine. But if Sebastian times this perfectly, like right now, before Yo gets that castle up, it could be a disaster for Yo. He's going to go for a conversion over here. Another conversion over there. Here come the scouts from Mr. Yo. He'll be able to snipe 2 monks. I think these scouts will get converted, though. 2 of them have been converted now. And Yo finally almost has enough stone for a castle. Will he build it? Will he build it now? Will he build it now? The Manaspa are looping back in. They're looking for another attack. If Yo doesn't build this castle soon, this is going to be devastating. We need to build. Goes for another monastery. That'll help keep the Manaspa away. We need more quick walls. We need more quick walls. Mr. Yo is trying. The monk is blocking. He gets the stone wall up. Oh my god, that might have saved the game. Oh my god, that stone wall might have saved the game for Mr. Yo. The monk was standing right on top of it. It could have been a disaster. Absolute disaster for him. The castle goes up, and now it's suddenly a difficult position for Sebastian, who's going for extra TCs. Mr. Yo has to make sure that something is at home as well. Sebastian should probably take a look at that eco, and I think he's going to do it now, that he can't pressure this middle area anymore. So, Yo will be adding a house back here, but he's going to have to be aware of this coming in. And he does have Town Watch. So he will realize that the Manaspa are here. And he'll be able to wall that off. More monks coming back across. A lot of monks now from Yo. 1, 2, 3, 4 targeted. 5 targeted for conversion. Devotion is in from Sebastian. Block printing on the way. Illumination on the way from Mr. Yo. And more light cav coming out. 78 villagers for him for 76 from Sebastian. Manaspa cut back. Gets a couple conversions. It's not enough, though, and the Manaspa are working away on the house. Yo has gone for some stone walls over on this side. Couple light cav get converted, but they're going to chase down these monks from Sebastian, and it feels like Yo will be okay. He's going to be okay. And all the monks go down. Yo did manage to snag that 3rd relic, by the way. So he's got 3 relics generating. Please don't open the gate. Please don't open the gate. He opened the gate. Fuck! But don't worry, he's repairing the house. You can't leave that way. No fletching in for Yo. TCs will take a very long time to kill these Manaspa, and that's a disruption that's that Yo didn't need. Honestly, he's going to lose some vills. Eventually, the Manaspa will be cleared, but lots of idle time. And a forward castle now from Sebastian. Right on the stone from Yo. He can see that. He's going for a forward castle of his own. Sebastian is still in Castle Age. He will need to make this messy. He's going to be kicked off this gold area soon. Like, Sebastian will need to get some huge raids in to be competitive here. Castle Age against Imperial Age. Lightcap now coming over, trying to deny this castle. He's also got a converted Manaspa there. Sebastian trying to wall in at least one villager to make sure the castle goes up. But his castle in the middle has fallen. 1,600 gold in the bank for him. He's severely housed. Only 29 on food and no food in the bank to go up to Imperial Age. Mr. Yo is in a fantastic position. Did Yo get chemistry? No, he did not. He's going to go pikeman with Trebs. He's going to be fairly patient with those two. A lot of Sebastian's food eco is in the center here, too. There's 12 farms in the center. That's brutal if he loses that. Then he has to start farming on the outside. Imperial Age somehow in. I guess he bought a lot of food. And he'll do it in this TC. It's kind of a risk, right? Do you want to do it in this TC or this TC? Yo has seen this one. If he wants to roll forward with the Trebs. He hasn't seen this one. Lightcap from Sebastian coming in, sniping some monks. Castle is up over here. Sebastian does have the villager lead. But he's been kicked off of the middle area. And Yo is going to get another couple relics, I believe. Just one relic. From this monastery, anyway. It was taking in the help now. Krebs push forward to go after this castle. Hobs are coming. So the light cav might not be able to snipe these Trebs, but there's Manaspa now following up with this. Will the Halbs tech in time? It's 5 seconds away. I think they will. Halbs are in. Manaspa will snipe the Trebs, but they're going to be taking losses up against the Halbs. That was good timing on the Halb tech. And also great timing on the raid there from Sebastian to come and snipe those Trebs. I think no chemistry is a mistake. I mean, you don't really want bombard cannons right now. Right? They don't really give you any advantages over Trebs at the moment. You can get it eventually, but right now it's not really a priority. Fletching and Bodkin would be better. I mean, just to protect your vills, maybe. Who knows? Imperial Age is in from Sebastian. No access to the gold on the center. There is some gold on the outside, though. He's got some stone. He's getting chemistry himself. But Manaspa production will be slowed without access to gold. And Yo will have, 4 relics with Burgundians. Yo goes for a castle here. That's smart. The raids will keep coming. And they won't stop coming. And they won't stop coming. And they won't stop coming. So, castle inside the eco. Smart. 4 Trebs again. For Yo. 15 Halberdiers and 7 monks. I don't think you can take out these Trebs if you're Sebastian. It's going to be a tall order. Hand cannons are better than Halbs for protecting Trebs? I disagree. Against Manaspa? I don't think so. They also, I don't know. I think Halbs is a better tech than hand cannons. Okay. Sebastian hanging on to the outside. Yo goes for a castle where Sebastian's castle was. And now Cassilia added in from Mr. Yo. There are 3 villagers back here from Sebastian. I thought that would be a raiding force or something. This is just super random, but he is taking the gold. Hey, he's taking the gold. He doesn't have any other, like, golds available to him. He's got these little one-tile patches all the way around. You got to take advantage of that, right? And now his beautiful hand cannon switch on the other side has been completely shut down by Yo. He built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 archer ranges, and they will die immediately. And now his hand cannons are being converted as well. Oh, God. Really nice from Yo. Beautiful play from Yo. Burgundian's looking pretty good here. Georgians have been a really solid pick. They've been very popular. They've been banned out a lot because of this map. And a few of the other ones as well. But the step back boom from Yo seems pretty solid. And Yo even stole the farms from Sebastian, as Sebastian calls the GG. So it's 3-2 here for Sebastian over Yo. We're already 3 hours deep in this set. And we might have 2 more games. Long games. Every single one of them. We haven't had a short game yet. Good job there from Mr. Yo to manage that. Anxiety, thank you for the $3 as well. And Metal Face, thank you for the 16.
Yo, bald man, I love you. Cast for me, baby.
Call me baby again. Dude, we need some beach mouse. What we need. Hello, Wally. Guys, Wally's here. How are you doing? Sebastian losing Inundation. Yo getting another win on the board. And that's a win with the Burgundians and a loss with the Georgians. So we're running out of civs here, Sebastian, but he still has really good ones. He's got Malay for Houseboat. He's got Goss or Khmer for Mired.
Your lives are so sad. I get a charity tax break just for
And
hanging
we
out
still
with
have
you.
questions about
Baby
Mr.
again.
Yo. Mayans on Houseboat and then Georgians on Mired, I guess. I guess that's it. Unless he wants to go Poles on Mired. Which would be something. Jared, thank you for the 14. Thank you for the baby. Let's see what Bob has to say. Last night to the sound of thunder. Night moves? Is he talking about chess? No, he's talking about fucking. The knight moves. See, listen. This is Bob, okay? He's talking about this is Bob with the knight moves. Sorry, VOD watchers. Children are listening. Hey. What it is, dude. I love Bob Saget. Okay. Davidian, I see your beach mouse, but I have the donation threshold set to like $4 or $5. I don't even know what it is. All right, we're going on to Mired. Yo needs to win this. Sebastian's got one more loss to give up before it's too late. All right, let's go. Let's go, dude. Georgians for Yo and Goss for Sebastian. Both G civs, and Sebastian is not even looking for a woodline, dude. He's not even looking for one. Yo goes to the woodline. Sebastian just TCs as quickly as possible. Couldn't be bothered. Could not be bothered to walk this extra little distance. And he doesn't even see the woodline over there. He just makes the TC insta. He wants to snipe all this hunt as quickly as possible. He gets the mule cart, though. I know, that's the funny thing. If Sebastian comes out here and snipes all these boars, right, with the Goss, like he doesn't even pull them in, he just shoots them, Yo can just hover around with the mule cart and collect all the food. If you think about it. Sebastian's pulling in a boar there. He's going to be fine. With Goss, they do extra damage. She's going to be okay. You lose a villager with Goss, it's time to hang him up. Loom is now in for Sebastian as well. Yo already pulling in a boar. I'll get that one in perfectly fine. And Sebastian sending the villagers forth immediately. Mr. Yo will be tracking these. I think Mr. Yo knows that all of these boars are going to die. Let's see if Sebastian tries to pull these back or if he just shoots them. I think he's just going to shoot him.
Yo will need some of his own moves here. Maybe Bob Seger can teach him some.
Yeah, he's just going to shoot him. Now, the stupid thing about this is that Yo can just come out and gather this. However, Sebastian might hang around with his villagers for a while and be gathering this food. So, Mr. Yo might not want to go out there and have a villager war with 3 loomed villagers. Roy, thank you for the 39. Game is paused. Yo is saying, isn't it against the rule? It's not against the rule. Yeah, you can lame after the TCs are up. T West is I think it's our base isn't here. It's Sinterklaas in the Netherlands. So I think T West is here for that. Oh, our base is here. Okay. Both TCs are up. Laming rules are no longer in effect. If TCs are up, anything goes, says our base. Perfect. That's the rule. Admins have figured it out. Players have communicated with the admins. We're good. And the game is still paused. Yeah, cool. All right. So you can see the discussion they had. They went to Discord. They talked to the admins. I think Yo was a little bit confused because the wording says like before the TCs are up, you can't lame. And you have to be taking food from whatever thing you do kill. But once the TCs are up, it doesn't matter. Now, I would love to see Yo get loom in this situation. He's gone out with non-loomed villagers to go harvest this boar. And the mule cart is sitting right there. Sebastian might want to look at those vills and see how much HP they have. And then he can maybe try and take that fight. But Yo is kind of outnumbering him anyway. So maybe Yo can actually find himself a good fight. That horse is going to try and block the weak villager. And Yo is just outnumbering Sebastian completely. So Yo will chase him away. He'll be able to take all of these boars, I believe. Sebastian will come back with just a few to take some food. And Yo, perfectly content to just share this. And now Yo has loom. So Sebastian needs to leave. Just get out of there. Perfect. This is amazing. Like, Sebastian lamed the hunt. Great. He took a little bit of that meat. Great. But Mr. Yo is going to be able to take a lot of value from this. Just having that mule cart nearby. Meanwhile, Sebastian still has 2 more boards to take. Mr. Yo should probably come out there and find those at some point. I mean, pull them in now. If you can, right? He's got his horse kind of scouting back here instead. Yo will run out of food soon, though. That's the problem. Sebastian will have food for a long time, especially with Goths. Tons of idle time and walking with Vills can't be the move. Well, against any other Civ, that would be like a game-deciding play to snipe those 4 boars, right? But up against Georgians or Armenians, not really, because the mule cart is there. Against a lot of the other civs, though, it'd be brutal. And I wonder if this boar comes back, like, even if Sebastian lames this with the horse. Oh, Yo, come on, just... Oh, dude, just... Okay, I guess. A set of food. Full walls going up for Mr. Yo. Another mule cart back here. The hunt. He's got gold. He's got stone. And he's got another gold on the edge. Interesting that he didn't wall to that tree line, but I guess this wall is an easier one to defend. And the boars are done. The boars are done. Where is Mr. Yo going now? He's coming over here. He's going to take this hunt. Nice. Full use of the mule cart this game. Res collected is ahead for Sebastian, unsurprisingly. His hunt lasts longer with the Goths, and he had more of it to take. So he's going to be significantly ahead in terms of resources. No surprise there, though. Yo didn't scout the woodline to the left. I mean, you always know it's there. unmired. But yeah, he didn't scout that. This is an easier defended wall though than walling out to there.
Za Ars.
Okay. Both players fast castle. Both players FC. FC into what is the question? You could play Cav Archers here if you're Yo. A lot of people like doing that. You're either way, you're gonna have to try and stop the Goth boom. If you don't do anything, you're in trouble. Because as everyone knows, rule number 1 of Age of Empires 2 is just don't let the Goths boom. That's rule number 1. That comes before everything else. .ca are not too shabby either. They don't get thumb ring, which is a problem. Heavy CA are not bad for Goths because they get 80% accuracy now instead of 50. But regular CA, not great. Fashion Scout died to the TC. Ooh, that's kind of rough. Kind of brutal, actually. Let's see what he can spot. Ooh, his scouting is not. No bueno. Now the scouting from Yo is going to get better with the increased line of sight and faster horse. Yo might be able to plop this guy on auto scout, and he might see everything on the map from this point forward. It is an archer range. It is a blacksmith. I think Cav Archers is the better play here. I think that should be the plan for Yo. And it looks like he's building up towards that. Barracks here from Sebastian. Goes for the stable. And there's the blacksmith. Resources collected. Sebastian still 200 ahead. And Yo is, I think, looking for another group of hunt to take. Has he seen the one up there? He has. I wonder if he goes over there. I want to. Then, like, later on, you can add a really sneaky TC or something. Or maybe, like, a forward siege or something like that. With these vills. Could be good. What's Sebastian's go-to comp here? That's kind of a question mark for the Goths. Feels like a few nights early just to get the lay of the land might be okay, but then we look at his resources. 0 on food. All the hunt is gone. So what are we doing now for Sebastian? He gets horse collar and he's gonna have to place a bunch of farms, but only a minute and 40 seconds away from Castle Age. Like, there's gonna be no food eco when he gets there. Much better setup here for Mr. Yo. What is your favorite Klingon idiom? Patak! Is that an idiom? I don't have any idioms on call. That's a word, not an idiom? Okay. Why is Goth Boom so strong? It's not the boom itself. It's what comes from the boom. If you're playing up against a 5 TC Goth player and they hit imp, suddenly you've got infantry coming through the windows, the walls, up through the drains. It's raining Huskarls. Fortified Church now coming out from Mr. Yo, and it is Cav Archers. Nice. I made that call out really early. I want to point that out. Imagine calling out Cav Archers, Cav Archer meta. Oh, what a genius I am. In response to the Cav Archers attacking her farm, she moonwalks backwards with the bucket. This is nice from Yo. Delays 2 farms. Food eco for Sebastian still meh in many ways. Yo wants to take care of the scout. He doesn't want that scout running around figuring out what he's up to. He doesn't want it sniping his monks. If he could kill that for free, that would be massive. But the scout's just going to get away. Yo. Going to pick away at the farms. Delaying the farmers. Food income for Sebastian. Struggling a ton. And now the wood line for Sebastian. Struggling a little bit as well. Second town center for Yo. There's the first relic from him. Should have good vision on the others. And his horse is going back on auto scout. So Yo might be able to grab all of the relics here. As Sebastian is forced into a scorpion to defend himself. Still, food economy not there. 11 on food only. More farms going up for Sebastian. Idle TC time racking up here. He can't produce from his town centers. Sebastian's turbo edge. I mean, in a few minutes here, he'll be able to keep production from all the TCs. Like, he's got enough farms now where if he is no longer bothered, he should be able to produce vills, but he will be bothered. It's Mr. Yo. We know he's going to be bothered. There's a forward siege workshop going up, of course. It's Yo. This is always going to happen. And Yo's still controlling the majority of the map, and Yo is snagging the relics. There's the second one coming in. Probably shift queued that monk all over the place. Also adding more fortified churches to boost the entire economy at home. And the resources collected is now even. As Sebastian finally has enough farms to keep his eco rolling. When's the last time we saw perfusion in a pro game? I mean, anytime the Goths are fully boomed up, you see it, right? There was Tato on this map with Goths earlier rounds. He got perfusion. Do Georgians get redemption? Yes. They get a good monk tech tree. Like, they're only missing atonement and illumination. So it's not the best, but it's pretty good. Yo, snipes the... Oh, he sniped the Mangonel from Sebastian. 5 HP left on his own Mangonel. Also, his Cav Archers are slowly healing whatever damage they've taken. Part of the reason Georgian CA are so good. And Yo is trying to get this other Mangonel. Sebastian just trying to live at the moment. 1 for 1. And the villager dies too. First villa kill of the game. So we see Yo trying to take out this Mangonel. Cav Archers are helping. He got a little bit greedy with this one. Should have just kept running away. Sebastian manages to take that out, and Sebastian can get himself a little bit of a breather here. 54 villagers for him. Another market going up. This time from Sebastian. Actually, I don't think Yo has a market. Does not. So first market of the game. Wonder what he's going to do for that. Is that like a sell wood, buy stone for an extra TC angle, or? I don't know. Yeah, he went range PS. They both did, yeah. 2 outposts from Yo going down. Nice play from Sebastian. Yo just goes for another outpost over here. Goths have a pretty good navy if this ends up on water. They have a decent navy, yeah. They get Droman, which is nice. And they get fast fire, heavy demo. They actually have a really good... Wow, shipwright? They actually have a phenomenal navy. Just missing dry dock, I suppose. Mr. Yo sitting on the hill. Goes for another outpost. And his villager dies. Nice snipe there from Sebastian. Yo just holding all of this pressure forward. Ecos are very similar. Another relic coming in from Mr. Yo. That's number 3. Dry dock, is that what they call your girlfriend? Oh my god, chat, he cooked. He cooked so hard on that joke. Oh my god. Unbelievable. More houses going down. Sebastian. Gotta add some more behind. Yo's gonna be killing those pretty soon. Mangonel shot from Mr. Yo is good, but Sebastian has that hill now. He needs to prevent himself from losing all these Mangonels, because if Yo is able to pressure that gold, it's a disaster. Oh, Mangonel just gets saved. Beautiful job from Sebastian. He does lose this one, but he manages to repair this one at 5 HP with the Cav Archers coming in. Now a Knight is on the way. Sebastian does not have any monks to convert the Knights. The Knight's going to be a big problem for the Mangonels. He's now going for a Monastery. This is like a last-second Monastery here, but the Knights are coming out from Sebastian as well. And both players will have problems with Knights. Sebastian manages to save those Mangonels. Beautiful job in defense from Sebastian. It's not easy. And he's done a fantastic job clearing up the Knights, clearing up the Mangonels, and forcing the Cav Archers back from the gold. 71 villagers for Yo, 83 for Sebastian. He holds on. Food Eco is looking great now. 29 farms for him. No wheelbarrow, though. Could be an issue. Meanwhile, Mr. Yo, I think he's grabbing another relic somewhere. Probably has this monk out doing something. Oh, no, he's not. There's one relic right here. And then one relic up here, which he can see. So, might want to send the monk over to get that one once he's done healing. Needs a castle. Yeah, Mr. Yo's thinking about a castle. Sebastian does not have any stone. He's now TCing the stone. It's a long way away, though. Yo comes forward with 14 villagers. The Knight will be able to push these Mangonels back. And he will be able to get a castle up on this hill, I think. Just put it on the hill, dude. Don't go for it here or here. Just put it... Okay. All right. It's Yo. Mangonel comes out from Yo. I think he's bought himself enough time. He kills both of the monks from Sebastian. That's sick. And there's enough villagers for it that this castle should go up. Oh, he could have lost a lot here, folks. If he sent even a few less villagers, he could have lost a ton. He could have potentially been denied off that castle. It was actually closer than it looked, with double Mangonel pushing forward. But now Sebastian has a castle to contend with. 1,700 gold in the bank from Sebastian. And his food eco is struggling once more. Monk with the relic. Coming home. More Cav Archers coming out from Yo. He now has Manaspa, and the Cav Archers are sitting on the gold. And Sebastian, I think, is starting to realize that he's let 2 games slip away from him. And we might be going to a Game 7 here, baby, in the first quarterfinal. Maybe. Let's see what he can do. I mean, he still has 100 villagers. But what kind of crack, cocaine, heroin, crocodile bath salt mix do you have to be on as Mr. Yo to place a castle right up against a siege workshop with a flag? He's gonna do it. The castle's going up, and there's nothing Sebastian can do about it. He's in with the Cav Archers. He's in with the Manaspa. And the vills are going down, and Sebastian's going to try for a castle of his own. That's the game. That's the game. I'm sorry. How far away is this Mangonel? It's too far. Ballistics coming in for Mr. Yo. This castle's going to go up. Mangonel comes out. And the castle snipes the Mangonel, and then the castle's going to snipe all the vills. Sebastian calls the GG. Oh, baby. 3-3. Georgians beating the Goths there. The mule cart coming forward and taking all those boars kind of negated all the early advantages of the Goths. And then you're stuck in a situation where you're playing Goths in Castle Age against Georgians. It's not good. It's not good at all. He needed more value from the early lames. Sick, dude. Sick. We've already been here for 3.5 hours. How about that math guy? Dude, math people will never understand Mr. Yo. Never. We aren't math people. Do CA add to the Manaspa power up? No. Okay, we got some drama. Game 7. Mr. Yo trying to win 3 games in a row to take this one. Now it's just 50-50. We're going to have Malay against Mayans. We had the matchup last game. Now we have the this game. Beautiful. Mired is a win for Mr. Yo. It all comes down to Houseboat. As it should. As it should at all times. It comes down to Houseboat. Imagine if we had actually made Houseboat sudden death in this tournament. That would have been something. Oh, guys. Doubt streaming Wandering Warriors Cup. He doesn't have the WWC command. He doesn't have the logo. He doesn't have the at T90 or at Dave in his title. Oh, man. Maybe we got to call Millie here. We need to dispense some justice. Throw the book at him. He doesn't know how to read. What would that do? Disown him? I'll go over and enforce the justice of Davers. Don't worry about it, Extra 7. Don't worry about it. You don't have to get militant. It's doubt. You don't have to get militant about that. I'll point it out to him later. Robo forcing justice already. He's probably like, oh, God. I have to do something. Oh, God. Just get his mods to change the title and he's good, man. He doesn't need anything else. Get his mods to change the title. They can do it for him. Fine. All right. So Malay against Mayans on Houseboat. Game 7. Sebastian playing as the Malay. Yo, playing as the Mayans. We have ourselves a Houseboat game, and this is like the last place you want to be on a Game 7. Really. It's just too stressful. To have to be transporting your villagers back and forth all the time. Mayans are a great civ on this map. The shorefish will last a little bit longer, which means you can keep your TC working. You also have the additional villager right away. You don't have to go for loom because you have plenty of food available to your TC. So you just have like an instant eco advantage with them. However, I think I do favor the Malay. The docks, having the line of sight is fantastic for people forward docking you. The uptimes are fantastic if you want to forward dock your opponent. The fish traps are amazing for the late game. Really, really good. The only problem potentially with Malay is late game if everyone's like set up. The tech tree is a little ass. Asinine. But ass. Malay probably have an advantage. Yeah, I think the uptimes and the fish traps are just really, really strong. I like the mines here, late game. Yep. Yep. I think Malay will struggle against like a plumed archer eagle combination. You just get raided to death. Karambits aren't strong enough. Elephants are slow. Okay. Eagle scouting around. It's very important here to find the water buffalo. And Sebastian's going to do that. Yo is going to find a couple over here. More water buffalo you can get to the center, the longer your villagers can hang out here. Shorefish will disappear quickly. And Sebastian also going for the forward dock. I love that. Especially with Mo. Absolutely love that. There's no risk in it. Like, the villagers are exposed there, and if your opponent's scout comes along, you can just plop them in the transport ship and bring them back. But it gives you so much vision, as we're about to see, especially with Malay. If Yo wants to go for a forward dock, Sebastian's going to see him from a mile away. Yo goes for the dock on the other side. He's going to be taking the fish to that dock. And he's going to have a little vision on whether Sebastian docks him on this side. However, Sebastian will likely come forward to this side. Can we get some water buffalo sounds? That's good enough. That's all I'm doing. That's all I got. Okay, Yo's starting on the walls. Fishing ship is coming out from him. The fish are already out here from Sebastian. And both players are running out of fish in the center. Running out of fish in the center area. Dude. I feel like a coffee right now so bad, but I'm not supposed to be drinking caffeine. Oh, God. All I have is decaffeinated tea. I need a coffee. It's been bothering me all day. Why no decaf coffee? I don't have any in my place. I would gladly drink a decaf coffee, dude. I don't care. I don't need the caffeine. I just want the flavor. I don't have any in my place. Have you thought about amphetamines? Why didn't I think of that? Sure, I'll just go get... You like coffee for the taste or the effect? The taste. I never noticed really any effect from it. Ever. Throughout my years of drinking coffee. It was just nice to have. Until, like, recently. There's been some stuff going on. And my doctor told me to stop drinking it. And it seems to have worked to some extent. What stuff? It's none of your business. All right. Loon coming in for Sebastian. He's got plenty of water buffalo here. And he's going to click up. And he'll be up at around the same time. Actually, before Mr. Yo because of Malay. Are amphetamines banned from competitive AoE 2? That is a bigger discussion, dude. That's a big discussion that we're not having in a Game 7, brother. I walk in the room and Doubt's eyes are as wide as, like, 2 plates. Just hard fixed on the screen. All right, here's the forward dock. Yo knows this is probably coming. He's got the eagle here. His transport's on the wrong side, though. If he wants to transport villagers over here to stop this, it's on the wrong side. Feudal Age is in for both. That scout will have the advantage. Yo is going to spot the dock. Can't block with the fishing ship, but he goes for the fires right away. He's sending the transport over now. Might be able to save this eagle. He doesn't save it. It's dead. And a second dock now comes up from Mr. Yo over on the same side. Sebastian will have the forward position. This is not great for Mr. Yo. However, if Yo just manages to defend here, and he can get his fishing eco up, then it's really hard for Sebastian to get future docks up if this one eventually does go down. Because Yo will have a navy available. And Sebastian's actually going fire demo. Only one dock. Then fire demo. That to take out the transport? That to go after the... That just to keep Yo investing? I don't know. Yo gets town watch again. I like it. Every single game, dude. Either instantly in feudal age, like on Nomad, he always gets it instant in feudal age, or a few minutes in, it's town watch. Helps him out so much on average every single game. That's not a hole. Forward dock might be a bait. I mean, demo fire could cause some problems. Sebastian going for some walls on this side now. He should be up to Castle Age before Mr. Yo. Just because of melee. I think Sebastian might be looking for this transport or something like that. I don't know what he's doing with this. Just adding fish at home. Instead of investing more res into the stock, he's adding more fish. Okay. Comes out with the demo. Oh no, Mr. Yo! Dude, how do you let that happen? How do you let that happen? Oh. It's the most predictable thing ever, dude. More predictable than the time my buddy put a bunch of Mentos in a thing of Coke and then it blasted up into his nuts. So predictable, dude. What did you think was inside that dog? Another dock in the center here. Fishing eco for Sebastian. Far superior to what Yo has right now. They're going to click up at around the same time, but Sebastian's going to get there much faster. However, Mr. Yo is not screwing around. He wants walls. He wants to play late game, and that's what he should do. Protect the water. Boom. Late game Mayans versus Malay. Pretty good. I don't think I've ever heard of anyone getting nut tapped by the Coke Mentos thing. Really? The better one was when... I remember there was a wasp. I was in high school. This stupid shit we used to do. There was a wasp flying around, and I had a bottle. And it was being really annoying, and my friend was like, give me that bottle. I'm going to hit the wasp. And I'm like, no, I'll hit it. So I smacked this wasp into his face, and it stung him on the forehead. And he had a big fucking... He was not happy, dude. He's like, I told you to give me the bottle. He was not happy at all. Still makes me laugh though. The image of him with this big, huge red like bump on his forehead. Oh man. I did get the wasp, yeah. Okay, Sebastian gets rid of this eagle, and that's very annoying for Mr. Yo, who's coming forward with these two vills, and they should be dead. Great micro from Sebastian to take care of that eagle. Gonna try and cut this off with the archers. Another eagle comes in though, and Yo has the armor on this one, so he might be able to save a couple of these villagers. Well, one of these villagers. When I said a couple, I meant one. And he does. I like to watch this map, but I admit it looks horrible to play. It's kind of annoying to play, yeah. 11 fishing chips, by the way. And Malay Cav Archers, big. Big. Okay, let's examine. Thumb ring. No bloodlines. No Parthian. Other than that, pretty good. And no heavy Cav Archer. But we're not getting there. Other than missing pretty crucial technologies. They're pretty good. Honestly. In Castle Age, hey. Pretty good. 1,000 res collected ahead is Sebastian because of the fishing ships. Yo needs to start adding in some fish. But at this point, I mean, there's not a lot of free fish to take, so he'd have to invest into fish traps, and he doesn't have an outrageous amount of wood, and I feel like he wants to spend wood on a siege workshop. If I know Mr. Yo, he wants to spend wood on a siege workshop. And he spends his wood on a siege workshop. It's going to be on time, I think, too. He'll need to get out of dodge with these villagers. I wonder if it's scorpions or mangonels. It's scorpions immediately. Eagle's still roaming around. Sebastian hasn't really been able to do any damage to Mr. Yo as of yet. But the fish trap eco is not there. And the fish trap eco is there. For Sebastian. And he's got 3 TCs. Mr. Yo got 3 as well, but he has to start farming. He's also taking in some of the rhinos over here, which is nice. Good little food boost for Mr. Yo. Res collected now almost 2k ahead for Sebastian. These fish are going crazy. He has to start gaming. Remember, Tech Tree late game. Arguably better for mines. If we keep this as a land battle and don't have to contest on water or anything like that. So, Yo can afford to be a little bit behind. I don't know if he can afford to be 2k res collected behind. That's a little extreme. And Gillnet's on the way for Sebastian now. Why do you say Sebastian and not Sebastian? Because they look like the same fucking thing to me, dude. Sorry. I speak English. I don't know. Like, Sebastian. That's what I say. That's what you're asking me to say. Anyway. Forward castle from Sebastian. And he's got himself a fantastic setup. Ram coming out here from Yo. 4th TC on the way with a monastery. Yo is so far behind. Yo is just so far behind. He's gonna have to pull out a miracle here. Sebastian's got a sick eco setup. He's adding more fishing ships. He's gone for the house walls, right? So Yo can't get inside to go for docks or anything like that. And now there's a forward castle coming up. And Yo is just still trying to boom. Malay too good on houseboat? Yeah. If you can't disrupt their fish, they're going to go crazy. You can see it right now. Still, 4 TCs for Mr. Yo. He's staying competitive. He's got 69 villagers. And he hasn't gone for the fish trap. So if Sebastian takes the water, Yo's not going to lose a lot of investment there. He will lose a lot of map control. If that happens, though. So he sends the rams out. Karambit's coming. It's all about the castle now. Doesn't know where it is. Now he does. Don't pause the game. I didn't pause the game, bro. They paused the game. Jesus. Why send one ram? Because he couldn't do anything with it. He had ideas for the ram. There was no value to be had from that ram, so he sent it. And it found out that the castle was there for him. Sure, why not? Okay, one dock kind of denied for the time being. Fire galleys denying another dock. Yo, thinking about clicking up to Imp, and he clicks up first. Once he gets this castle completed anyway, he's missing the second building. And the second building did go up slightly before the castle. So Imperial Age is on the way from this TC. Don't believe that can be denied. Sebastian will click up after him, but he will be up to the Imperial Age first. And Yo is going to be about a minute behind at the end of all this. Plume archers are being added in from Yo. More food eco as well from him. Almost enough stone for another castle. I wonder where he wants to put that. He'll be sick. If your opponent keeps trying to forward dock you, you get trebs and sit them in the middle. And just kill just unpack them and kill the docks as someone tries to, like, consistently put docks up on your island. Think about it. Outpost rush? He did make multiples, didn't he? I think he's probably just nervous. That doesn't... I don't know. If it's an outpost rush, it's a bad one. Another castle. Yo's getting himself into a decent position here. All things considered, considering where he was and how far behind on eco he was. I think Sebastian's going to try and get docks up. I think that's his next step, right? You can see he's getting War Galley right now. He's slowly pushing forward with the castles. He's trying to get docks in this area to get the map control. Another relic coming in from Sebastian. That's number 4. What is the plan for Mr. Yo? Bracer probably. Conscription on the way. Chemistry. So it's plumed archers. What do mines do versus skirms infantry from Malay? I mean, eagles and plumes. You're not really concerned about the Malay infantry at all, are you? I don't think so. 200 swordsmen are going to be weak. Gambits are going to be weak. Gambits can keep up with the Eagles? I don't think they can, though. Once the full upgrades are in for the Eagles, I really don't think they can. Like, at best, they trade cost effectively. Which at 200 pop cost effectiveness is not that important. We'll see, though. That's a theoretical situation, right? There is a hole here. So, congrats on killing the Palisade. Now the Gambits are all in from Sebastian. And Yo still hasn't noticed this. Yo is busy elsewhere. Somewhere. We don't know where. He's deleted the TC in the center. The Trebs are pushing in at the back here. Yo is stuck in the corner. Goes for another castle, and he's going to go for a slow build-up of army and a slow pushback if he can survive. Now the fires are being brought over. Karambits are trying to deal with those. Most of the Karambits have been cleared here, but Yo lost some villagers on that side. And now Karambits are being fed into the castles as well. And fed into the plumed archers. Yo getting a ton of kills. It's score boosting him quite a bit right now. But it's not enough. He's still heavily behind in score. Heavily behind in res collected. Here come the barracks. Here comes the Eagle upgrade. The Trebs have roamed around to the wrong side. The bombard cannon is out from Sebastian. Needs to be careful about the plume sniping it down, as this is an awkward situation for both players to snipe the opponent's siege. But the Karambits are now working away. Oh boy. Mr. Yo. Trying to fight off these Karambits. Oh man. Sebastian is coming in from every angle with the Karambits. The Horde has appeared. The Horde has appeared. 70 Karambits. Double castle stack and plumed archers should be able to kill these ones. TCs, castles, some plumes should be able to kill these ones. But Yo is losing vills. Yo is losing momentum. He's killed 119 units here to 52. And elite plumed archer is on the way for Mr. Yo. Trying to defend this castle. Bombard cannon's working away on this. Demos now coming out from Yo. $170 kills for Yo. There's not a lot of resources here for Sebastian. He still keeps queuing up Karambits, but he's lost a lot, man. You can only feed for so long. Let's see if Yo can keep this castle alive. I don't think he can. You can only feed for so long. Plumes are trying to come out here for the bombard cannons. They won't be able to get them. The Karambits are trying to surround them. I think the demos died from Mr. Yo. Thumbring on the way. Yo's trying to dodge around those shots from the bombard cannons. Elite plumed archer doing really well against the Karambits. And now the castle from Sebastian might go down as Yo snipes all 4 bombard cannons. 231 kills already for Mr. Yo. He's feasting on Karambit blood. He needs to break himself out of this area. It's a triple castle stack up here from Sebastian. Yo is coming back over here to take the gold. Sebastian has 37 Karambits. Sebastian has so much stone available to repair. To repair all day. We'd love to see the castle text coming in as well. Does he get hoardings? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. It doesn't show. Another bombard cannon snipe. More Karambits going down. More Karambits dying. Just absolutely getting mowed down by these plumes. And the castle falls for Sebastian. Unfortunately for Mr. Yo, there's 2 more where that came from. Sebastian is completely surrounding him, but Yo is pushing back. He's stuck in the corner. He's stuck in the corner, but he's pushing out. How much gold does Yo have long term? He needs gold access. There's another bombard cannon here. Sebastian's going to lose this. There's gold over on this side, and Sebastian has shifted his focus here. Mr. Yo trying to take out this castle. There's a gold right here if he can take down these castles. Yo's score lead. I mean, yeah, the kills are just unreal. This castle alone has 28 kills. Yo will come back this way. Potentially think about a rewall. If he rewalls here, he can take this gold again. Plumed Archer Mass is still here. Onager is on the way from Sebastian. Nice. Get something to deal with these plumes. Actually, Heavy Scorpion might be good here, right? Another castle is up. Oh, that's the Onager! Oh, that's big! That might be massive! That is the Onager Siege Workshop for Sebastian. He's now going Heavy Scorpion from behind. Okay, so he uses that res to go Heavy Scorpion. He's trying to push in here. Yo has already walled that off. Yo is pushing out. If Yo can do this, this would be an insane comeback. 300 kills already for Yo. How long does it take him to notice this? Hoarding's on the way for Mr. Yo. That castle's going to go down from Sebastian, giving gold access to Yo. Needs something to deal with this. He's going for more walls. Could get fortified wall as well. 63 plumes. Oh my god, what a game, dude. Mr. Yo won't be able to deny this castle. He's going to try and come in here with the plumes. He can come in and raid, maybe. Karambit's now pushing in from this side. Yo abandons that gold in favor of this one. Does Sebastian not have elite Karambit? Doesn't make a huge amount of difference, but it could be huge with the amount of res he's floating. I think elite Karambit would be amazing, yeah. Bombard Tower from Sebastian. Mr. Yo takes out the heavy scorpion. He's taking out some of the fishing ships, too. Yo needs long-term gold access. Another castle will fall from Sebastian, and suddenly there's no stone at all. This castle is denied by Mr. Yo. Plumes coming in here. They're going to snipe some of the fish traps. Siege Engineers now on the way. The Plumes will struggle against the heavy scorpions. But these ones will still be alive, I think.
Last I saw this was 2-1 Sebastian.
Yep.
Looks great.
It was even 3-1 Sebastian at one point, and these Karambits without the heavy scorpion support are going to die. Oh my god, dude. Don't tell me Yo's going to do this. Yo is building momentum right now. I mean, Sebastian still has a good setup, but Yo just refuses to go down. And now he moves forward with the skirms again. He needs to protect these trebs, though. Not the skirms, sorry, the trebs. I've been thinking about mine skirms too much. And now Siege Workshop's coming up from him. Is it Rams or is it Onager from Mr. Yo? It's Onager now from Mr. Yo to counter the Scorpions from his opponent. So many plumes on the field. Yo has a big score lead now. It's got to be weighing on Sebastian's mind. Karambits sacrificing themselves to push all this stuff back. Herbal medicine could be sick as well for Yo if he wants to heal up these plumes. But they're so cheap, I think he'll just make more. Mangonel's on the way. Scorpion's looking for big shots here as the TC goes up on that gold. Yo still has some raiding forces back here, but most of them have been cleared up, and the heavy Scorpions have been working for Sebastian. Such an interesting Civ matchup, isn't it? Heavy Scorpion from Malay, uncommon to see. Onager from Mayans, definitely not common to see. Yo is running out of gold again. He needs to find himself another gold. This Treb is very annoying. Maybe he could find himself gold over here. He's pushing forward this way. He's thinking about this gold, potentially. There's not much left on that, though. Sebastian. Still in a good position, resource-wise. Capped Ram on the way from him. 94 villagers only from Mr. Yo. Nice attack round there with the Onager. Still no elite Karambit either. And the Trebs will go down before the castle does. Beautiful job from Sebastian. Yo is going to have to focus on this pushback. He only took out one Scorpion with that Onager, and it feels like Sebastian might have done enough. Mr. Yo was pushing this back. He had an insane momentum boost there from that, but the heavy Scorpions have been putting in work from Sebastian. And Yo just doesn't have any res. He just doesn't have any res, guys. Sebastian's got res for days. Transport now from Mr. Yo. We don't know what for, but it's a transport. Look at this army. Look at this army. Mr. Yo is running out of gold. Sebastian's got all the resources in the world. Sebastian's coming in. He's trying to bait These onagers into bad shots. He's trying to get in with the heavy scorpions. Nice shots there from Yo. What sort of shots can we get against the heavy scorpions? The karambits need to be respected, but the scorpions are the main priority here for Mr. Yo. He gets a few of them. He kills all of the karambits, but there's still scorpions left over. Yo waits for another onager to come out. 20 plumed archers only, and the castles are going down. He can withstand like 15 waves, but he can't live through them all. GG, well played, good luck next. Another another best of 7 loss against Sebastian for Mr. Yo. 4-3 for Sebastian. Huge win there. He manages to clutch it out. Insane final game. I thought Yo was going to do that. Thought he was going to push back. But just didn't have enough gold, man. He didn't have enough gold. If he had come out here or sooner, maybe. I don't know. Sebastian just had a perfect setup. Can't go down 25k res? Yeah, that's a lot. That was sick. Beautiful job. 4-3, and he goes through to the semifinals of Wandering Warriors Cup 2. So let's look through who's out right now. Hera, Yo, Tato. Doubt. All out of the tournament. All gone. Damn. We would expect to see at least one of those 4 in the semis. That's insane, man. Who killed Hera? Nikov beat Hera. 3-1. Sheesh. Economy, unsurprisingly, way in front for Sebastian.
What a great tournament.
I agree. It's a great tournament. Thank you, Electrical. Appreciate it, brother. And Sebastian wins against Yo again. Who beat Hera? Nikov. Another game today? Yeah, we have another best of 7 today. Yep. First one took 4 hours.